Let's see. Yeah, I'm messing around with some things right now. I figure why not? Let's try Super Paperboy too. It's a good game to mess around with. So, yeah. Before I get into anything, I just want to make sure that I just want to take a look and see the stream chat, because I had to stretch it all out, and it's gonna look weird. But yeah. Let's give me a moment here. I'm doing weird things here. I'm testing around. How does that look? I just want to see how it looks like on a bigger screen. I don't know. Let's see if I can mess around with that a little bit. Get it to I don't know. Like I'm seeing if I can make the chat look like half decent. Because I had to stretch it out, so let me just see. I probably should have done this before I started, but it's fucking Paperboy 2. I played Paperboy 2 already, but not the super version. But I figure, you know, since it's a nothing game, like let's test around with the chat stuff. Let's see if I can get it to kind of stretch in a way that looks let's see, what's all this? Well, okay, I see right now, I don't need the icons next to the chat stuff. Like, that's actually not something I need. But now I need to, change the layer on it. That'll be fun to do. Let's see. Oh, you're seeing how the sausage is made right now. Ooh. Okay, I want to move it one up. Okay, that's about right. Okay. It's still like, it's the chat's gonna be like really stretched out, because guess what? I didn't think this through as properly as I should have. I should really come up with a setup that looks good for this kind of thing. But I just didn't want to mess around with anything too much right now. Ah, well, I changed the stretch of everything a little bit. Let's see, I wonder. Let me just spam my own chat here for a second. I just want to see, like, okay, I just want to see, like, how far the text goes off one side of the screen or the other. So, like, let's just spam the chat here. Like, I just want to do, like, a long line just to see. So, like this. Yeah, I just want to see, like, how this wraps around. Well, this is all things I should have done. Okay, so that's how it wraps around. Okay. All stuff I should have done before, I know. Okay, I'm just trying to see, like, if I can stretch it a little bit more. Like, if I can make the chat, like, if I can just stretch it out a little bit more. Let's see, can I get it? There we go, okay. And about there. Okay, that's about... Okay, now I can stretch it a little bit more the other way. Oh wait, so like, okay, I see. It'll kind of... I actually can't stretch that way, because cuts things off, so... We'll say about that. So, man, it's too stretched out, and that's unfortunate, but, like, this is an experiment. If it looks absolutely terrible, I can always just, you know, take the chat down. I'm just kind of, like, this is actually the first time I've used a global scene for my stream. Like, first time I've ever made use of that. Anyway, let's just play the game, right? So let me just make sure everything looks like it's in order. You'll notice a black bar on the left side of the screen. That's not my fault. See, look, you notice the black bar is gone right now? Let me pick my controller up. Yeah, the thing is, that black bar, it's just like, I noticed it in Paperboy, like I noticed it in the NES version. It's just like it's just a weird problem with Paperboy 2. I don't know why it's there, but it's part of the game. So yeah, hey Spot. You know, I can't really get a good judge of this. Now I had to stretch the chat out a lot. Like, oh god damn it, Star. So I had to stretch the chat out a lot. This is my first time experimenting with a chat. But just tell me if it's like, is it too stretched out to like to make anything out? If it's too stretched out to make anything out, then I'll just get rid of the chat for now. Like, I know it's not going to look as great as it could, but you know, I'm just experimenting around. Anyway, let's get this game started. I'm just gonna fucking play the game. It's Paperboy 2 for the Super Nintendo. I played Paperboy 2 yesterday. But I didn't play the Super version, and you know, it's Super, so it has to be good, right? Like, so far it looks like the exact same game, but the sound effects are somehow actually worse. I don't know how that happens. Oh god, it actually doesn't control as good either. Like, just in the first like 10 seconds I played the game, it just doesn't handle quite as well. It doesn't lag as much as the NES version, and that's good. Like, it's good that it doesn't lag so much. But like, I can't control my movement as well. Maybe it's because I'm used to the lag, right? Yeah, the controls, like the handling of this game, it kind of throws you off because it looks exactly like Paperboy 2. But unlike Paperboy 2, it doesn't have the lag issues, and it controls just a little differently. Like, the momentum of everything, it's a little different. Oh. See, like, I don't know, it's like that should have been able to get that guy. Oh, God! And I just went right through that guy. I don't know how that works. Okay, I gotta... Man, like, the only Paperboy I've ever played is Paperboy 2 on the Nintendo. So, like, playing Paperboy 2 on the Super Nintendo, it feels weird. It feels really fucking weird. Like, I mean, it's not what you expect. I guess that's the problem, right? I mean, even though I know this looks like the same game, like, it looks almost identical to Paperboy 2 on the Nintendo. But it does not handle the same. It does not control quite the same. It's got all the traps, though. That's good. I love me some traps. And again, you know, anyone here, because I see people are, you know, starting to flood in. I'm just experimenting around with getting a chat in my fucking stream. This is my first draft, if you will, so it probably looks like shit. And I know it looks like a little bit like shit, but how shit does it look? Like, can you even make out any of the text? That's the important thing, right? Is if you can make out the text. Because unfortunately, I really didn't plan this out as good as I could have. Like, I could have set things up so that the chat doesn't have to be stretched out so bad. But, yeah, I didn't think to do that. And doing it on stream would be kind of weird. It's like, you know, they're seeing how the sausage is made, and then there's taking a tour of the meatpacking plant, you know? It's I try not to get that deep into the, you know, into the meta of it all on stream. Oh god. So, you might notice, like, I just kind of, like, every now and then, I'll just run into an obstacle, and it's, like, something that I should really easily be able to avoid, right? And the reason for that is that the Paperboy just doesn't control, like, when the camera, when the camera moves around, oh, Paperboy fired. Yeah, see, like, when the camera moves around, what happens is your controls shift, right? Like, it completely throws your momentum off. And, that doesn't happen in the Nintendo version of Paperboy. In the Nintendo version of Paperboy, your momentum stays the same no matter what happens to the camera angle. But with this game, when the camera angle shifts, when it changes, when it adjusts itself, it throws your momentum completely off. So I don't know how I'm liking Super Paperboy 2. You know, Super Job that doesn't exist anymore simulator. And the sound effects, like, I know this is weird, right? This is a strange thing to say, isn't it? But, like, yeah, the Super Nintendo version, the sound effects are actually worse somehow. Okay, so, see, here's the thing, like, how exactly am I supposed to not die to that, I wonder. Okay, let's get on over here. Ghost, hit the ghost with the paper and that stops it. Okay, so like if I see, okay, here's the thing. Like you notice there's another ramp. Well, let's say that I jump that ramp, right? Like let's say I jump that little dirt hill. Well, if I do that, then I'm gonna slam right into this fence and that's gonna kill me. Like, so goddamn, Paperboy 2 on the Super Nintendo, it just does not handle at all. Maybe I just need to get used to it, you know? Maybe I just need to get used to it. Maybe it's a human error, right? Maybe I just can't handle this, right? But it's just the difference in momentum between this and the the Nintendo version, it's throwing me off really badly. So I've bitched enough about momentum. Let's try to do this. Let's try to do this right. Let's do this with a little bit less fail now. So okay, let's take it easy, take it slow. Maybe maybe that's the problem. I was about to say maybe the problem is I was going too fast, right? Well, since I still missed the ramp, I don't think that's it. Okay, so as I understand it, like, there's no way I can, if I go straight forward or I try to take that ramp, it's not happening. So what I need to do there is I just need to stay with the, oh, look. I love it. I love Paperboy, because just things like that happen, you know? You just really have no control over, and it's fun. Okay, look. I played Paperboy 2 on the NES yesterday, okay? I don't know. See, okay, so, like, okay, good. I needed some feedback, so let me mess with the chat, because I'm not really doing a good job of paperboying. So, let me mess with the chat. Yeah, I don't know, I could move the game over to the left, but the problem with that is, like, I mean, it feels like it would be weird to not have the game, like, front and center. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but, like, it feels weird to have the game not front and center. Um, Although, let's see, how would that look? Like, how would that look if I push the game over like that, and I put the chat, like, just stretch the chat back out like this? Okay, how's that look? See, I don't know, like, I don't want the game, like, I don't want it totally over to the left. I don't know, like, that, and with the little, like, with the graphic I have in the background already, like, that kind of, I don't know. How's that look? How's that looking? And I keep the chat, like, kind of transparent, just because I feel like just having, like, black there would just be a little weird, and I can't go full transparency, because I don't really have anything good on that side of the screen. I didn't come prepared. Uh, let's see. I'll push it a little further over. I'll have to plan this out a little bit better next time I decide to introduce a chat into the stream. There we go. Yeah, next time I next time I try to put a chat into the stream, I'll have to I'll have to figure some way to integrate it a little better. Although when I do a Okay, hold on. Let me put this. No, I can't even put it on the main screen. So I'm just gonna take your word for it. Like on my tiny little crunched up OBS screen, it looks half decent. Like I can kind of read it. It's real small to me, but it's like I can kind of read it. So I'm gonna assume it's okay for now. So back to the Paperboy. All right, let me just make that window on top. There we go. Alright. I'll mess around with it more later. But for right now, let's be the Dick Paperboy. I had high hopes for this game. Like I actually had like I was doing fucking Minecraft for a little while, like late last night. Like, so for something like that, I could just slap the chat overlay, like, right on the screen. It wouldn't be that much of an issue. But yeah, I wasn't too sure what to do with something like this. But I feel like, I kind of like having that little sidebar on the left, just so you have a little bit of my bullshit over there on the left. And, I don't know, I like that, right? Let me see. Now, you're going to see how the sausage is made, because I'm just going to stretch OBS a little bit, just so I can take a look at the thing. Oh, well, look, you can't even see that there. Alright, well, okay, hold on, let me put this. No, I can't even put it on the main screen. So I'm just going to take your word for it. Like, on my tiny little, crunched up OBS screen, it looks half decent. Like, I can kind of read it. It's real small to me, but it's like I can kind of read it, so I'm gonna assume it's okay for now. So back to the Paperboy. All right, let me just make that window on top. There we go. All right. I'll mess around with it more later. But for right now, let's be the Dick Paperboy. I had high hopes for this game. Like, I actually had pretty high hopes for Paperboy 2 on the Super Nintendo. Like, I don't know, I thought it might be good. Like, I looked at, I took one look at the, oh, wow. So I took, one look at some screenshots of it, and I thought, wow, like, this looks like a better version of Paperboy than the one on the NES, right? Than Paperboy 2 on the NES, which is the one I played yesterday. But no, like this, it looks better, right? But the sound is actually a bit. It's weird. The sound is weird. It's not what it should be. Okay. So the dog got me, but at least I know how to make the jump now. very carefully is how you make the jump. But this game just doesn't control anything like you want it to. It just doesn't. It doesn't control right. Although there's a lot of 90s isms in this that weren't in the original Paperboy. Like you'll catch like a monster truck driving down the street, like not just any monster truck, but like a neon green camo monster truck. Okay, so there's probably gonna be a bad guy over here to stop. Oh, no bad guy over there to stop. Is there one over here? There we go. I always like to get that guy. Oh god! Like, things just always, you know, that's one thing that's accurate to the Paperboy 2 on the NES that I played back in the day. Is there's just shit coming out of the screen constantly, like just constantly something that'll get in your way. I find myself having to take things a lot slower in this, or things like that happen. Like on the NES version of this, like, look, there's all the bullshit, right? Like, there's a lot of bullshit in the NES Paperboy, but you don't really have to take things slow. You can kind of just you know, you can go fast, right? You don't have to worry about everything. Okay, and we made it to the obstacle course. That's good. That's good. And again, I just want to reiterate the black box on the left side of the screen. That's not me. That is not like, it's not some kind of render issue on my end. No, that's the game. Like, for whatever reason, there's just a fucking black box on the side of the screen. See, it goes away. It goes away on some of the screens. It's only in the gameplay section. I don't know what it is. Hey, Burn. I have a shitty chat now. Thunder or lightning yet. We're not getting any of that, but yeah, it's fun weather today. You know what? You know fucking what? I would totally play, like, I'd totally play a version of Paperboy. Like, I'd play Paperboy Simulator, you know, for the Oculus Rift. I'd totally play that. It would make me get an Oculus Rift. Like, it would be the thing that just does it for me, right? Oh, right in the window. Like, I want the joy, I want the thrill of, you know, of throwing papers into people's windows. I need it. And the sound is terrible in this game. Like, I mean, I played, you know, the NES version yesterday, and the sound wasn't this bad. Like, it wasn't as, like, weirdly digitized, which is, I don't know how that works, right? Now, yeah, see, I need more simulators for mundane activities, you know, for the Oculus Rift. I'd totally play that. It would make me get an Oculus Rift. Like, it would be the thing that just does it for me, right? Oh, right in the window. Like, I want the joy, I want the thrill of, you know, of throwing papers into people's windows. I need it. And the sound is terrible in this game. Like, I mean, I played, you know, the NES version yesterday, and the sound wasn't this bad. Like, it wasn't as, like, weirdly digitized, which is, I don't know how that works, right? Now, yeah, see, I need more simulators for mundane activities, you know? Like, where's my Twitch streamer simulation? Look at that! Look! I know you saw that. That like green and brown, like that neon green and brown monster truck. That's how you know this is the 90s, okay? Like that's how you know you're in the 90s right now. Oh god. Why is there a baby just, I don't know. Anyway. Oh, wow, I didn't think it would come at me a second time. I thought I was past that. Let's just stay in the road. Let's just stay in the middle of the road, shall we? Let's just stay in the street. Nothing can get me in the street. I say that as like a monster truck comes and just kills me. Oh god, there's a couch mover just moving a couch back and forth. Infinite Paper Boys. Crisis in Infinite Paper Boys. See, like, you know what? You could actually, like, here's the thing, right? You could take the concept of Paperboy, and you could do a lot with it. I mean, you could really, like, you could really do a lot with the whole concept of Paperboy. Like, let's get a sci-fi Paperboy, right? Like it's sci-fi Paperboy where you're delivering newspapers to a planet of carnivorous bugs. You know, have fun, you try to, you have to use your papers to, to swat off all the alien menace, attacking you. There's just, it could go a lot of places, right? Medieval Paperboy. Paperboy Crusades. There's so much room for improvement in Paperboy. Dino Paperboy Crisis. The momentum. Oh god. See, like, here's the thing. This is like I don't know. It's a thing with Paperboy. It's not just this version, but like it's a thing with Paperboy. Let's try the final route 9999. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. So like the thing about this game is that, like, and it's not just this one, but it's all the Paperboys. Oftentimes things just kind of come at you, right? Like, you'll be, you'll be going down the sidewalk, and then, like, there's a garbage can in your way, but then there's also a monster hand, like, reaching out of the sewer vent. There's no way you can really see it coming. So, I don't know, it's like, you just kind of have to take it. But maybe I'm playing the game wrong, right? Because, it does seem like the most of my problems occur when I try to... Like when I try to, when I try to go into the yards, it seems like that's where most of the problems occur. So I think maybe I'm just supposed to stay in the street, right? That's kind of the thing. In the other Paperboy games, like, there really wasn't a lot of street real estate to work with, There was, like, you were kind of limited to, like, you had to go on the sidewalk just because of, like, space limitations. But in this one, like look how far into the street I can go. I mean, I think they want me to go in the street. Like, I don't think they want me to, to go up into people's yards. I think they want me to... See, look at this. I can go all the way to the other side of the street. I think that's what they want me to do. Like, I don't think they want me going into people's yards. Which, I mean, that would be a good message, right? For the kids. Just ride your bike in the middle of the street. That's safe. That's perfectly safe. Well, the cannons always get me. Oh god! The monster, like the fucking monster truck. That's such a 90s truck too. Like, I knew people that had, like, those fucking kinds of gigantic neon ugly ass trucks back in the 90s. And it was ridiculous back then. It's ridiculous now. Although it's ridiculous and also kind of awesome now. So let's try to actually do this and, like, let's make good time, right? Oh yeah, look at that. Sick jump into the finish. No, I'm still, I'm still going with my little theory here. I have a theory about the plot of Paperboy, and I'm sticking to it. Okay. Like, all of this, none of it's real. None of it's fucking real. Like, the Paperboy died long ago. He died on the very first time that I crashed his bike into something. That's when the Paperboy died. Or it's when he went into a coma. And right now, like, he's just, he's in his hospital bed, just thinking about the perfect paper route. But all these demons keep attacking him on his bike. The sewer hand, the giant monster truck, all of it. It's just, they're trying to keep him away from the perfect paper route. But he can't die. Like, the Paperboy he can't let go. He can't let go until he's done the perfect route. So, yeah, that's what I'm sticking to. Like, if you want a plot, right? Like, if you want a plot to Paperboy, I just told you, that's it. So, with that in mind, let's try to get the perfect route. Oh my god, Paperboy Creepypasta. I'll check that out later. I'll check that out. Like, I kind of figured, like, there has to be some kind of, like, deep, dark backstory for Paperboy. Like, there has to be. Like, if there wasn't, I would make one. Like, get me a fucking Creepypasta account. I'll get right on that. Oh, damn, the couch movers. The couch movers got me. Well, try not to die. Try not to die, or, avoid holding a metal rod up in the air. I hear that's something you should avoid doing in a storm. And also, none of that harnessing the power of lightning to create your own abomination, alright? There will be none of that here. There will be none of that. Alright, so let's try to do this now. Let's perfect paper route this shit. Let's 100% it. Alright? Oh, nice. Hit the old folks. Oh god! Like, my momentum is just all over the fucking place. Yeah, I think the street is like... It's like at least 20% safer than going up into people's yards. It's not perfect, but like it's a little bit safer. Here's the thing. This version of Paperboy 2, it's not good. Okay. Like I actually never played Paperboy 1. Like, not really. But like Paperboy 2 on the NES, not the Super Nintendo, on the NES. That's a really good game. Like, Paperboy 2 on the NES is a really fucking good game. I definitely would recommend that. This version is kind of shitty. It doesn't... Like, I know it looks better, right? Like, this version looks better than the NES version, but, it does not play better. Like, this version plays kind of terribly. Like, kind of really terribly. And yeah, you could be a paper girl in this, but come on, girls can't throw papers. What are you thinking? Alright, we got the obstacle course. Obstacle course. Let's try not to wreck our shit here. Oh yeah, I'm doing it. And again, if you want to know, like, why is there an obstacle course at the end of a paper route? Well, it all ties back into my fan theory. It all ties back into that. The Paperboy, he stands there for the cheering crowd at the end, but there's no crowd. It's just an empty bleacher, and it's all just, it's all just a dream. See, I can make it work. I could, get me to, like, I could have written the little, like, if you remember, like, back in the NES days, mostly, like, by the Super Nintendo days, they could kind of, if they wanted to, they could fit a story in the game. But no, like, in the NES days, like, back in the NES days, like, oftentimes you just straight up couldn't fit a story in the game. So, like, what they would do is they'd write out this really intricate, detailed backstory, and they just put it in the manual, right? Like, the manual would be your plot for the game. I think some Atari games did that too. And the thing is that, like, oftentimes the like what they put in the manual, like, it had no fucking relevance on the game. It was just bullshit stuff that somebody wrote and, you know, slapped into a fucking manual. But, man, like, I would have loved to, you know, I could write that bullshit. I could just, you know, give me a fucking Nintendo manual. I'll write all the bullshit backstory you need for your game. It won't make any fucking sense, and it'll be kind of dark and depressing, but look, it'll be what you need, okay? Oh, there's a guy that's not a subscriber. Oh, he is a subscriber. I thought he was a subscriber. Oh, well, you know, it happens, right? Let's just say he was a little late on his payment, okay? That guy was just a little late on his payment, and he has to be reminded. He has to be reminded that, you know, the paper ain't free, okay? Paper ain't free. You know, he's thinking he could, you know, get his news from the internet? No. You gotta fucking pay the paper boy, or bad things happen. All those canceled subscriptions. It's just like, oh, it's just like my my internet career. Oh yeah. So let's see. Let's get in this. So I've learned my lesson about, like, going up into people's yards. In this version of Paperboy, you don't want to go up into people's yards. I mean, like, look, there's things that'll kill you in the street, but there's a lot more things that'll kill you if you go up into people's yards. I've learned that. Unless you need more papers. God damn, I missed them. Well, I still need to, you know, bust up their windows. See, look, you see this guy right here? Oh, yeah, look at that. There he goes. Killed him. Straight murdered him. Okay, I need these papers. Okay, can I make it over here without dying? It's gonna be tight. Really tight. Oh, God! Oh, wow. I can't believe I made it. See, like, the things I do just to get some extra papers, you know? Yeah, save the, you know, we just saved the bank from being robbed, and then a fucking neon green car hits me. Like, nobody looks both ways. Like, what, you know, 10 and 2 look both ways. Goddamn. Ah, the couch movers, the baby, lawnmower? A dog. Oh, God! See, like, what was I supposed to do? What was I supposed to do? This is kind of the, it's the thing about Paperboy. There's just things you cannot avoid. Like, they're just gonna kill you. They're just gonna kill you. You know, here's the thing. I don't know if there is an end to this game or not. I don't think there is. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure this is just like one of those, you know, infinite kind of games, but I mean, like, it does say, like it does go through, like, the days of the week, right? I don't know, maybe you have to beat all the days of the week, you know? I don't know. Maybe that's the end, right? But it could just be, like, infinite, like fucking Pac-Man, I don't know. I have never in my life gotten to the end of a week in Paperboy, so I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Maybe that should be my goal, right? Maybe, like, getting to the end of the week alive should be my goal, right? Like, I mean, the paper game is so fucking, like, goddamn, delivering papers is rough. I mean... Well, you know, again, this is a very rough, paper business, okay? Oh, hey, look, a resubscriber. Yay. But, yeah, the thing is that, like, I just assume that, like, this business is so competitive, so rough, that, you know, like, they just don't expect the Paperboy to live that long, you know? Like, the Paperboy never fucking gets paid. Like every few days, the paperboy gets fucking eaten by like the sewer monster or some shit, and that's it. Get a new paperboy, get a new Timmy. It's just like I don't think there's an end to it. I don't think there is such a thing as a victory condition for the paperboy. Okay, I need those papers though. Oh god. So again, like when the camera shifts like that, like when the camera shifts its angle. You just can't, like, you can't do anything. Like, when the camera angle shifts, your momentum just goes crazy. And hey, why not? Let's try the paper girl, right? So, like, now, like, what's the difference? Do my papers go, like, 20% less distance? I'm sure there's no difference whatsoever here. Except you got a sweet ponytail. Which, the male paperboy, like, look, it was the 90s, right? Like, male paperboy could totally have a sweet-ass ponytail. Oh, there goes a subscriber. Oh. Alright, let's just book it. Let's just fucking go. See, when you don't deal with, like, going up into people's yards, it works out for the better. Okay, now, how am I supposed to... Okay, I got lots of papers, that's good. That's good. Oh, God! There's nowhere is safe. Nowhere is safe. There is no such thing as a safe place from the horrors of this neighborhood. Okay, is there a criminal I can stop? Yep, there we go. I always try to get that guy because it gives you a lot of points. Like, I mean a lot of points. Alright, let's try to... Okay, there's tons of shit coming. See, I'm just like, I know I'm gonna lose some subscribers here, but it's like, I'm just trying to stay in the street so that I don't have to worry about all the shit coming at me on the sidewalk. Alright, so let's try to get some points. It's all about bonus points here. That's what it's about. Bonus points, sick jumps, all the good stuff. It's like I get all quiet because like I'm just trying to not die. Alright. Cancelled subscriptions. Two canceled subs. That's okay. That's okay. We'll teach them the error of their ways. So I guess like the only difference between male and female paperboy is you get a slightly different like newspaper blurb at the end of the day. Oh look, a non-subscriber. Let's just kill that man. Like we just killed him. We crushed him under his own car. I'm sorry, but like that's it's a rough business. I mean, you knew the consequences when you when you canceled your sub. I mean, you knew what you were doing. You knew what you were doing to your family. I mean, I can't help you. Oh, look, that was a total trap, right? Like that was a complete and total trap. So let's just stay in the fucking street now. Right, see there's a subscriber? There you go. See, like that guy, I don't crush him under his own car. I deliver him a nice, fresh newspaper. Yeah, you get a brick with every single subscription. It's great. Oh well. That's an unsubscribe right there. There's another unsubscribe. See, okay, here's the thing. It's like, when I was a kid and I'd play like just Paperboy 2, it's not even about, like, it's not even about the, delivering the papers and, doing good on the route. It wasn't even about that. Like, what it was about was basically, you know, how much weird stuff can I make happen? Like, how many things can I hit with the newspaper, and, like, it'll do weird stuff, right? That's what it was all about. Ooh, I'm treading a line here, getting too close to the walls. Oh god. Look at that, 2 in 1, 2 in 1. Alright, victory, victory. Like, they don't even give you, like, that little satisfying, like, there was, like, a little beeping tone thing that would happen in Paperboy 2 on the NES when you cleared the obstacle course. You don't get that. You don't get that, in this game. Oh, damn it. I'm getting a little better at this, and that's good. And also, those gargoyles disappeared. Like, when I respawn, they just disappeared. Let's just make sure to break all them windows. You know, let's kill the old people. Oh, damn. Oh, well, I guess that's it. That's my Paperboy career over. Let's try it one more time, and then, you know what, like, I should go back and try the NES version of Paperboy again, just because it's better than this. Like, the NES version is just straight up better than this, but I don't know, maybe I should try to just get good at Paperboy, right? Like, maybe that's just the answer, is I need to get good. Oh, window prices skyrocket. It's all a real estate scam. Like, that's what it's all about. It's just a big scam. You know, the Paperboy goes and breaks out the windows and lowers property value, and you know, increases the price of windows, and then the real estate developers, you know, they buy up all the land, and it's the plot of a blaxploitation movie, of every blaxploitation movie ever made. See, now I know there were papers over there, and I needed those papers. You know, I needed them, but, so every single time that I, you know, that I go for one of those stacks of papers, it's a risk, right? Like, I'm taking a big risk going for those every single time. Oh, right in the window. Yeah, I wonder if there's, like, any street past Easy Street, you know? Because, like, that, it does seem to imply that there's, like, a medium street, you know, and a hard street. And, like, right now, if this is fucking Easy Street, right? Like, if this is Easy Street, I can't even fathom, like, what a higher difficulty street would be. I can't even comprehend what a more difficult street would fucking be. Oh god, the fucking 90s monster truck. Alright, so let's get some points. Like, at least I'm not crashing on the obstacle course anymore. I've at least gotten that good at the game that I can not die on the one part of the game where it doesn't really matter if you die or not. Yay. So, like, what, 5 canceled subscriptions. Yeah, goddamn. If I can make it past Easy Street, like, if I can somehow make it past this, you know, this paper route and not die, I'll feel happy. Like, I think I could die happy. It's like, you know, it's kind of like me in Quattro Adventure. It's like, if I could just beat, like, Quattro Adventure, I could die happy, you know? I could just, that's it. I'm done. I can die now. and then I just lay down and die. That's like life over. Like there's nowhere else to go from here. Let's just make sure we just fuck all those non-subscribers up a little bit, just a little bit, you know, just show them who's boss. Get right there in that window. Just get some more papers. Oh, whew. Almost wrecked there. Let's see. Can I? Oh wait, that's a subscriber. Yeah, I don't wanna fuck him up. Wait, what? Like, okay, look, that was a jump, and I totally made that jump, but then I just died. So, I don't know. I call shenanigans there. Shenanigans of the highest order. Okay, so I've kind of got, like, I at least kind of have the paper throwing trajectory down. Paper barrage. Oh, look at that. I missed all of those. Well, that's okay. Back to the obstacle course. So I need points. I need to rack up as many points as I can, because I'm pretty sure that's how you get free lives, right? That's how you get one-ups, extra mans, and all that good stuff. It's a little difficult to get the papers in those, but alright, yay, points, right? See, it doesn't do the whole, like, victory tally thing at the end, like they do in the NES version. Hey look, a resubscriber, someone reconsidered. That's good. Oh, damn. Like, I swear it didn't work like that in the NES version. I swear it didn't work like that. I don't know, like, see, here's the thing, I've never played this version of Paperboy 2. Like, first off, I've only ever played Paperboy 2, never played the first one. But, like, Super Paperboy 2, I've never even touched this game. Like, I just kind of played it because I did the regular Paperboy 2 yesterday. It got me in the mood. But, like, goddamn. Alright, let's see, he's a non-subscriber, so yeah, just make sure we kill him. You know? Dead men can't unsubscribe. That's the philosophy of my channel, you know? Can't unsubscribe, can't unfollow if you're dead. It's bank guy, yeah. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Well, yeah, I have a feeling my paper adventure is gonna end pretty soon. But I am, like, you know, every single time I wipe out on this, I do get a little better, so, like, I am kind of making progress, kind of. Oh, nice, nice, that didn't save me from the cannonballs. Man, I only made it to Wednesday. God damn. Like, okay, here's the thing. There has to be some kind of strategy, right? Like, there's got to be some kind of pro strat that I'm not exercising that would help me to achieve victory, right? I mean, you know, like, I'll admit it, I've never gotten to the end of any week in Paperboy. Like, I've never beaten any of the streets. So there has to be something I'm doing wrong, right? Like, there has to be some way that you're supposed to play the game. And I'm just doing it wrong, I guess? Like, I don't know. I really don't know if there... Oh, like, see, that's the thing. I keep getting killed by things that I have no control over. Like, there was no way I could see that coming. Oh, come on. That should have gone on the doorstep. It just kind of feels like you get killed by things that just come out of nowhere for no reason, and there's not really a whole lot you can do about that. I don't know, there's not a lot of momentum control in this game. And I say that, like, in Paperboy 2 on the NES, I felt like there was a really good control over how you move in the game, right? But in this one, I just feel like I have no control over what I'm doing at all. Like, just none. Oh, come on, I was past. I don't know, maybe, you know, it's all user error, right? Yeah, hey, Anderson. I see you there. I see you. I'm just wasting my time with Paperboy 2. Super Paperboy 2. Super job that doesn't exist anymore. Simulator. You know, as bad as I am at this game, right? And I'll have to pop in the regular, like, NES version after this, like, because I'm actually, like, I don't feel like the NES version was quite as bad to handle as this one. I'll pop that in, like, maybe in a few more rounds of this. But, like, I wish, you know, as bad as I am at this game, I actually do wish that there were more Paperboy games to play. Like, I do wish that, like, Paperboy was a legit franchise that was still going, you know? I mean, imagine a 3D Paperboy. Imagine a VR Paperboy. You know, I guess, you know, pacing yourself like that, you know, that does kind of, it makes sense, right? But it's just, I don't know, like, the kind of game this is, it's like, you want to go fast, right? It's like, I hate to use this analogy, right? I hate to use it because it's used a lot, but, like, you want to go fast, right? It's like Sonic, you want to go fast, but when things, you know, when you have to go like this, you know, you gotta go slow, it kind of, I don't know, kind of upsets the pace of things. It doesn't feel right. Like, I feel like I should be zooming around, right? Although it is definitely safer to go at this pace. I mean, you can kind of tell what you're doing a little bit easier. It makes aiming the papers a lot easier, too. Okay, I want to get up in here. I want to... There we go. I want to do that. I want to make that jump, get some more papers. Okay, now there's a criminal over here somewhere. Oh, I couldn't get him. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Are you telling me there's an N64 Paperboy? Are you telling me? Like, I did not know about this. There is an N64 Paperboy. I might have to get on that pretty soon. I might just have to get on that kind of soon. Man, how do I already have just one life? How have I... Oh. Alright, well, I guess I'll take the pacing next time. I'll take that to heart next. Let's just crash. Let's, man, let's, okay, I'll take it slow this time. From the start, I'll take it slow. You know, gotta go slow. Now, I assume it'll be a little bit easier to, like, not get murdered by cars, too, if I'm in the road, if I go a little bit slow. Okay, I need the papers, so... Oh, God. See, this is the thing, is that, like, when the camera angle moves, it really does kind of, it throws everything off, right? There we go. So, yeah, pacing definitely does help with that. It helps a little bit with dodging cars, but, like, I mean, if you're going, like, at any speed, the cars will just fucking kill you. Oh well, there goes a subscriber. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Now, I kind of, like, I do know you have to go a little bit fast on those intersections, because there's always just something there that'll get you in that intersection. Yeah, the cannons, the tire guy. You know, it's really not, like, it's not the people in the yards. That's not really what gets me. What gets me is usually it's the cars. It's like when people are just driving, like, down the middle of the road, and it slam right into the Paperboy. Now, I don't know about right-of-way in this situation, but, yeah, see, like, what am I supposed to do right there? Like, so I guess, like, we'll get on the... But no, look, see, I can't get in there, because, you know, there's people right there. There's the sofa moving guys, which, you know, they were glass movers in the NES version. Yeah, I don't know. The street, like, it just... maybe I'm just not experienced enough with this version of Paperboy, but, like, I don't know. In the NES version of Paperboy, like, I could pretty much be wherever, and yeah, you could still get some, you know, some cheap deaths, but for the most part, it didn't feel this random. Like, there wasn't this much stuff on the screen, it didn't feel like. And maybe that's the super part of it, right? The super part of Super Paperboy. Man, I should just go back to the NES version. Okay, so let's just kind of pace ourselves. Let's get off the street here. See, the only thing about the sidewalk, right? The only problem with the sidewalk that I have is that when you're on the sidewalk, those things, the hands, like the fucking sewer hands, they always get me. Or, you know, because I was slowing down, those got me. There we go, they get 2 newspapers. Okay, so let's try the sidewalk. Let's try just, you know, staying on that sidewalk. Yeah, I didn't hit the dog, so... Yeah, it's a non-subscriber, so let's just kind of fuck him up a little bit. Zoom past that. And you know, I am actually, like, now that I thought about it, and I'm listening to the music, as I'm not dying quite as badly, like, I can hear the Seinfeld theme. Like, I can totally hear the Seinfeld theme in this music. I can totally hear it. Like, I'm hearing it, like, all the time now. Oh god, thank you. I stopped that tire, that rogue tire. Now, I need to get off the fucking street. Alright, so I'm trying to take my time, trying to pace myself. Now, there are the babies, the babies in strollers on this side of the road. See, like, if I'd been on the sidewalk, I would have gotten taken out there. So that's a problem, right? That's a bit of a problem. So I guess let's stay out here, right? Let's kind of stay about here. Let's see if that saves me. Yeah, there definitely does seem to be more of a random element with this version of the game. Like, I don't know, I just don't know what to make of this, right? Like, I don't know what to make of this version of the game. It looks better, and that's good, right? It looks better than the NES. It doesn't play better, though. The controls don't feel as tight as they did in the NES version of Paperboy 2. And the music actually doesn't sound quite as good either. I'm not sure what that's about. Like, I don't know why the SNES would have a worse, sound version, but... It's weird. Like, there's a strategy to Paperboy. You know, you don't really think about it. Like, cause see, I'll admit, right? Like, I will fully admit that, you know, when I was young and I played Paperboy, like, I basically, like, I only played it to, you know, to throw papers at, you know, into people's windows and, you know, like, kill them with the car and all that stupid stuff. Like, it was just kind of fun to see, like, all these weird things happening. You know, like, that was what I got out of Paperboy, right? So, you know, like, to actually try to play it, like, and win, right? Like, to play it for keeps, it's weird. It's like it's a whole different game when you're actually trying to play it seriously. It's a whole fucking different game. Alright, so good, made it past that. Now there's probably a guy over here, right? I don't know. I didn't see anyone that could stop. Let's get over on the grass. Oh god. See, like, the cannonballs! The fucking cannonballs! Like, I don't know. I don't know that anywhere is safe. I don't know that there is such a thing as safety in Paperboy. I'm not convinced that safety exists. But I think I was doing a little... Yeah, like, I'm making it to Wednesday. I'm making it halfway through the week, so... Let's try one more time. Let's try one more time. I'm always like, I'm always just one more time. Just one more game, man. One more quarter. Just one more fucking quarter. And it's, like, I'm really glad that it's, you know, as much as I liked arcades, right? Like, as much as arcades were a lot of fun, I'm really glad that, you know, we don't have to, you know, pay for each, you know, pay a quarter for each time you die in a game. That would get a little rough. That would get a little bit rough. Alright, so at least I can kind of navigate around the, you know, the dog in that one yard. Not as bad, and that jump doesn't kill me so much anymore. And yeah, I miss arcade games. Like, I will say that, right? I do miss arcade games, but I don't know. Like, there was definitely an atmosphere to the arcade. I miss that. I miss the arcade atmosphere, but, oh, god damn, was that close. I need to get off this, off the road. Like, I'm not gonna go through the grass, though. That would be fucking suicide. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, I miss the atmosphere. I don't miss feeding, you know, I don't miss feeding all my money into the machine for a chance to play. I don't miss that part of it. And that paper just kind of guided itself into the box. Man, physics, right? Alright, so I made it through that without dying. That's good. You know, now the obstacle course, which, I don't know, is there any real point to the obstacle course? Like, I swear that, like, in the other Paperboy, I swear that, that, like, if you did good on the obstacle course, you'd get an extra life. But if that's not the case, then I don't... Yeah, like, why not? Why not just drive into the fucking water? Because I don't think it counts against your lives. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. And yeah, metal, like, yeah, you know, here's the thing, like, for me, when it comes to arcades, like, I like arcade games, but I'll say this right now, I'm actually, like, I liked arcades more for things like, you know, pinball machines, like, I really like pinball machines, I really, look, yeah, there's my first death, first blood. But yeah, like, I really like pinball machines. I really like, you know, one of these days, if I ever have that much money to just spend on nothing, I want a fucking pinball machine. Like, 'cause that made the arcade experience to me, was the pinball tables. And the more physical games, right? The more physical games I which I know that kind of gets into the whole, like, you know, midway type of thing, but I don't know, like, I just kind of, I like those kinds of things more. Like, you kind of get into, like, carnival games. I know that kind of bleeds over into carnival games, right? But there's kind of a good blend in there of carnival and arcade games. I just miss that type of thing, just where you can just have it all mixed together, right? Look at that, sewer hand right in the middle of the road. So maybe I am supposed to be in the middle of the road here, right? Maybe that's where they want me. Oh man, that was a fail. That was a terrible failure. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I care about points. I hate to say that, right? Because you know, there are games where I care about points, right? Like, there are games, there are, like, arcadey type of games where I do definitely care about points. But I mean, look, in a game like this, if, you know, if the bonus points, if they don't give me an extra life, then I really couldn't care less. Like, if they don't give me an extra life and they have no impact on the actual gameplay, I don't care. Like, I don't care how many points I've got in a game like this, if it doesn't have some sort of benefit to me. I mean, maybe, like, you know, maybe when I get to a point where I'm not, like, dying constantly, you know, maybe if I get to that point, then I'll start caring about points, but, you know, like, when I'm just trying to learn the game, I don't give a shit about points. I can't be bothered with points when I'm just, you know, I'm just learning how to play the game and I'm dying constantly. So I think I might actually just, like, I might just crash on the obstacle courses just to save time. Because what I need practice on, right? Like, what I need to practice is this. I need to practice just, you know, getting through each level without dying. Now, look, that was completely unfair. I mean, the perspective, I had the perspective on my side there. Did I get it? I got it. Yeah. Oh, sewer hand. Okay, is there a guy up here? Yep. Let's get him. See, like, things like that, you know, the dog patrol truck, it's like, what am I supposed to do there? I mean, I don't know. Is it Wednesday again? Wednesday. So, okay. It seems like Wednesday is the day that really, like, I can't get past Wednesday. It seems like I can do Monday and Tuesday okay. Like, Monday I can do without dying at all. Tuesday I die, like, once or twice, but Wednesday I just lose all my lives on Wednesday. Like, it seems like I have just this inability to get past Wednesday. So, I don't know, how am I gonna rectify this situation? So, like, I can go slow here, yeah, see, like, I pace myself there. You know, speed up where I got some time to do so. Like, okay, look, this fucking ramp, this ramp right here, it's the bane of my existence. Like, every single time I try to go for that ramp, it just kills me. Like, it seems like it's like a 50-50 chance that I'll either, you know, I'll run into it and I'll just die, right? Like I should make the jump, you know, I angled it right, but I just die. You know, I just crash and die. But I can't stay in the road because that's where, like, the cars really seem to like just nailing me on that side of the road, so... So, I don't know, I fail at Paperboy. I fail at Paperboy so bad. I should just go back to the NES version. I really should. That version was more fun to me. let's try. Like see, this kind of I've learned this lesson about hard games, right? Hard or unfair games, and this game, I don't think this game is hard. It's really not hard. It's just really unfair. And there is a difference between like hard and unfair. But when it comes to these kinds of games, I find that, you know, like when you kind of adopt that fuck it mentality and you just say, look, you know, let's just, I don't know, do something else, or let's just, you know, let's just give up and crash and die constantly. Like when you hit that sort of frustration point, you've lost. Like you're not going to make progress. You're not going anywhere. It's hard to get past that, though. It's really hard to get past that sort of, that feeling of frustration. Especially for a game that, you know, you used to really like, but now just can't stand playing. Man, I don't know, these bonus points, right? Like, I mean, if anything, I guess it's good to, like, I get used to doing, like, the weird angles. I guess that's good. Alright, let's try to do this. Let's try to do it for real this time. Well, missed the first one. Now, I'm not sure, like, I'm not too sure if I miss a house, right? Like, if I miss a house, and, you know, they don't get their paper, I'm not sure if that means they cancel, or if that just means they just didn't get their paper, right? Like, I know if you break their windows, they cancel. But I don't know if, like, what I don't know is that if I don't deliver, but I don't break anything, if they'll still cancel. I don't know about that or not. So let's try to stay on the grass on this side and see how that works out for me. So I'm gonna stay on the grass on this side. Yeah, just gonna stay right out of that. Oh, look at that! Look at that! It's always the baby. It's always the baby that gets me. But let's, you know, oh god, that was close. So let's try to, you know, get on the grass over here. Stay on the grass. Okay, can I get around these guys? Yes, I can. Very narrowly, but I can do it. Alright. Damn. Well, and again, I'm just gonna let myself crash on the obstacle course because I don't need points. If points don't do anything for me, I don't need them. Save some time. Well, you know, it's like, if that'll result in a cancellation, I might as well just have fun with it and just shoot papers at them constantly. Because I will admit, like, my favorite part of this game is just, like, it's just whacking people with fucking newspapers. That's the most fun part. Is it Wednesday again? It's Wednesday. It's always Wednesday. Like, it's always Wednesday where things just fuck up and I die. I can't get past Wednesday. Alright, so let's go. Well, I'm gonna try to go fast where I think I can, where I think I can get away with it, right? Okay, so let's take it slow, take it easy. We want to get it perfect, right? Like, that's, you know, perfect paper delivery. Oh, god damn it. Like, look at this. Look at that. I mean, that ramp. That fucking ramp. Like, that ramp just, it has a 50-50 chance of killing me. I don't know what it is about it, right? But it's just, it's how the ramp is designed. It's a 50-50 chance of me hitting it and dying, or hitting it and ramping over it. Alright, so, taking it slow. Gotta go slow. Gotta go slow. You know, we're going for a perfect route. Let's try to do it. I mean, actually, if I can get a perfect route, I would be pretty happy with that. Like, I could be confident and say, like, good enough. Well, there you go. There's your perfect route. There's your fucking perfect route. And then I just start fucking up constantly. I think it's this side of the road where I have the most issues, right? Like, I don't have too many issues with the other side of the road. I've got that kind of down. But it's this side where things get a little dicey. And the cannonballs. I'm not really too sure what to do about the cannonballs. Yeah, it seems like Monday, like, if I'm gonna ever get a perfect route, Monday is the day to do it. And I'm just gonna fucking, like, moment this starts, just crash. Like, I'm just crash. There we go. Because I'm all about saving time, okay? Like, if bonus doesn't do anything, doesn't matter, skip it. Let's just, you know, get back to delivering papers. So, here we go. Oh god, that's death. You know, that cannon house, it's what always gets me. Like, it's always the cannons. I mean, they've got some heavy artillery in there. Like, they're fighting back. They're fighting back against the paper mafia. You know, like all these other people. I'm extorting them for money, you know, like, give me your money or I break your windows, you know? But that cannonball house, like, that cannonball house, I can't... They're fighting back. They're fighting back, and they're fighting dirty, too. So, you know, I think this is enough for Super Paperboy 2. Let me, you know, here's the thing. Like, if you want to know how this game ends, the game ends, the Paperboy, this whole thing, right? The first time I crashed that bike, the very first time I crashed that bike into, like, a fence or a ramp, that was it. The Paperboy wasn't wearing a helmet. He suffered brain damage. This whole game, he's just been, he's been in the hospital, laying in that bed, the little, machine hooked up to the, machine and the ventilator and all that. And, he's been dreaming about the perfect route. And he's been trying so hard, but, everything's dragging him down. And finally, just you get that long beep and it's over. The Paperboy can finally stop, stop delivering papers. He can finally go home. There you go. That's the end of Paperboy 2. Let me see what else I got. Let me switch over to something else. I guess actually I'll try like the NES version of Paperboy. I guess I'll try that, right? I might have a little bit better luck with it. So let's go to my background. Let's fade away. And let me just get my other thing up. Let me just get the other thing up. Or you know what actually? Paperboy, I've had enough of Paperboy, right? Let's do something that I think is it's relevant to my interests, right? Yeah, I think let's do a little game that's relevant to my interests. We'll stay in the same system. There's a little something I'd like to introduce everyone to. It's something near and dear to my heart, and you probably know what it's gonna be. You probably know what it's gonna be. Yeah, I think you know what it's gonna be. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Don't get electrocuted, Burn. Try not to do that. So, okay, let's get away from all that paper delivery. Paperboy ended. It was all a dream. It was the dream of a dying Paperboy. Here's the real stuff, okay? Here is what I live for.
What could possibly go wrong?
Here's what I fucking live for. Okay, so let's no demo. Let's just get right into it. So Bubsy. I mean, you could probably guess it from my you know, the little icon I use, right? I like Bubsy. And no, I'm not saying that I'm not shitting you, okay? I'm not being sarcastic. I actually like Bubsy. Like I actually like Bubsy. Bubsy 2 was a tragedy, and Bubsy 3D, well, I prefer not to talk about that, but the first Bubsy, like the very first Bubsy game, I actually had fun with it. I played it a lot as a kid, and I enjoy it. It's not good. Like, let's get that out of the way, let's clear the air. It's not a good game. It has so many problems, so many problems. Like the fact that it's so zoomed in. Like, look, you can kind of do that, but yeah, the fact that it's so zoomed in, that's the first problem, right? And the fact that Bubsy, like, he goes so fast and slides around so much, and yet he can't take a single hit, or he just dies. You know, things like that. That's the things like that. That's the problem, right?
What could possibly go wrong?
But you know, despite all that, I'm not gonna badmouth Bubsy, okay? Like, all I'm saying is that Bubsy has problems. Bubsy has lots of problems. But I still find it to be a very fun game. And I want to share that, okay? And I want to beat it, too. I want to beat it on stream. And I know that wasn't a good start to it, but I had to show off the cheapness, right? But the thing about Bubsy is, you know what, I guess it's kind of like Paperboy, in the sense that if you want to get anywhere in this game, you kind of have to go slow. Like, you know, even though you have a time limit, and even though, you know, Bubsy goes so fast, right? No, you want to go slow. You want to take things nice and slow and steady. Because Bubsy has a tendency to die. Yeah, he has a tendency to die a lot. And, you know, much like Paperboy 2, right? Much like Paperboy 2. This game has a little bit of an issue where, where you get points, right? Like, you get points for, like, everything you do in this game. But they don't mean anything. They don't give you an extra life. They don't do anything. But hey, look, bonus stage. Yeah, look, this game, you know, it's got nice bonus stages. I usually don't bother with the bonus stages because, well, you know, points don't mean anything. But I mean, hey, look, they are here if you want them. You know, if you want a bonus stage, you got a bonus stage. I don't really know what it's all about. Like, I don't know why Bubsy is, you know, he's sliding around on lava. I don't really know. But what I know is, you don't get anything for doing that. Yeah, you don't get anything for doing that. So now let's take one of those Bubsy leaps. You know, it's a leap of faith where you don't really know where you're going or what you're doing. Like this, you know, I could have jumped and it would have been just a dead end, right? Now there's bonuses that way, but I don't need bonuses. I really don't need bonuses. Now you do get a little bonus if you go through this really fast, right? Like this, bam. See? What is this for? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh, you know what I should do? Yeah, let me just change my, let me just pause once I get to the...
I mentioned I don't like heights.
Oh yeah, the puns, too. You gotta love the puns. Let me just pause real quick, and let me just fix my Twitch thing, because, you know, we're doing a different game now. We're doing a different, a much more fun game, right? So, you're gonna see some weirdness as I kind of mix things around now, because I have to... Yeah, I just have to change my Twitch thing. So, yeah, no more Paperboy. No, what we're doing now, There we go. I think that's more descriptive of what I'm doing now. There we go. That's a lot more, like, the new stream title is much more descriptive of what's happening right now. Alright, so now that that's fixed, let's bub it up. Let's bub it up. So, here's a fun thing about these, like these log flumes, right? If you jump at the wrong time on those log flumes, you'll just jump straight through the thing, and you'll just fall to your death. It's a bit of a bug. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's a feature, I don't know, I couldn't tell you. Maybe it's a feature, not a bug, but there's a good chance you'll jump, you'll fall to your death. Let me just demo that, I guess. If I can, like, see, I kinda did it there. It's a little tricky to get it to happen, but when it happens, Bubsy just falls through the platform, and usually there's nothing underneath the platform, so he just dies. And, I know that I said I like this game. I know that I said I enjoy Bubsy, right? And I do, don't get me wrong, but I would have to be a little bit, I would have to be a little bit impaired. I'd need more alcohol if I were to say that this was a good game. I couldn't do that with a straight face. I couldn't tell you this was a good game without a lot more alcohol. I'd need a lot more before this was a good game. like there we go. See, there's your first example of don't go fast. There's your first example. If you go fast in Bubsy, you'll die. It's not a maybe you'll die. It's not a no if you know the love. No, it's you'll die. There is always something in front of Bubsy that will kill him. There's always either a spike trap, or an enemy, or a wall, because if he runs into a wall too fast, it knocks him out. There's always something, right? There's always something that'll take him out if you go too fast. So in general, don't go fast. Just, resist the urge. Oh god. Hey, sometimes you lose control and you really don't have a choice in the matter. I'm gonna go backwards right now, and the reason I'm gonna go backwards right now is there's a 1-up shirt. Yeah, see, I had to get the 1-up. I had to get that 1-up. Oh, okay, good. I'm not dead. See, for a minute there, I thought I was dead. It's kind of, you're not always sure. Like, sometimes you're dead and you don't even know it. Like, Bubsy will just keep running forward, but it'll catch up to him, and he'll die a couple seconds later. There we go. There we go. No, never, no, I've never seen those. Like, I'm not the type to watch, like, games done quickly. I'm not the type to... Like, here's the thing, right? Most of the games that I'm interested in seeing, like, when I watch other people play games, I like watching people play games, well, games like this, that, they're not good for anyone, and really, you don't want to go quick, you just want to savor them, right? You want to savor the flavor. You don't want to rush things. That's the kind of stuff I'm interested in. It's the kind of stuff I do here on my channel, so I guess, I never really got into the whole speed runs and all that type of stuff, games, done well. I never really got into that. Like, I don't really particularly care if someone does a game well or not. Oh, look at that, I fell through the, like, there we go. That's the first example. I got it to happen where, you jump on the log flume and it makes Bubsy just go right through it, and then he dies. It's great. See, Bubsy is not without bugs. So, okay, like, what I want to do here is I just want to do like that. Now, I'm pretty sure I don't want to... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't want to go all the way down that log flume, because I'm pretty sure there's death down there. Let's take it slow. Let's take it slow. Now, see, usually in a level in Bubsy, you want to be high up on the level, because things like this happen when you get low on the level. Well, you know, I think, like here's the thing. I'll say this right now. I might be interested in that type of thing, but, I really don't... Like, okay, here's the thing. I really don't care if someone does a game flawlessly. Like, I mean, the thing is, you can know a lot about a game, right? Like, you can be an expert on a game, or, you know, maybe not an expert, but you can at least be informative. And, I like informative. I like people that are informative about games. Because that's what it's all about, you know? It's about showing people these games they might not know, and... You know, maybe they learn a thing or two. I don't know. But the thing is that I don't need someone to be great at it. I mean, you can know everything there is to know about a game and still not be good at it. And that's not a bad thing. It's just, you know, playing a game and knowing about a game are two different things. See, for me, it's like I tend to, like, I play so many games. I know a lot about games, and I like sharing that, but when it comes to playing those games, my reflexes ain't what they used to be, you know? So I take a few tries. I might take a little bit of time to get through a game. I mean, a great example of that is, like, Quattro Adventure, which I know everything there is to know about Quattro Adventure, and I've been playing that game for, like 20 years. And I still can't beat it. I cannot beat it, and honestly, there's very few people I've seen who can beat it. But it's just still something I love to show to people. Like, almost every time I stream, I inevitably end up showing people a little bit of Quattro Adventure. So it's just, I don't know. My channel's weird like that, I'm weird like that. Oh, look, I just got killed by a gumball machine.
More like a bridge too short.
Yeah, glitch exploitation. You know, okay, here's the thing. I love exploiting games, but in a way that's not like maybe not a glitch, right? Like, I think here's the thing, right? Like, if you'll, like, I don't know if you'll back me on this or not, right? But I feel like there's a difference between an exploit of a system in a game and just a glitch exploit, you know? And, see, for me, I love to exploit, like, I don't know, I love to exploit things in games where the creators clearly did not intend you to do something. You know, it's clearly out of the bounds of the game, right? But it's not a glitch either. It's just, it's something that maybe they didn't think about. You know, maybe they didn't kind of intend for it. They didn't predict people would do it, right? Like, I consider that a tactic. I consider that, like, legitimate tactics. Whereas, you know, if you're exploiting some kind of glitch in the system, like, where you're, like, I don't know, maybe, I'm trying to think of, like, an example of that. I don't know, like, if you're glitching, like, if you're going, like, out of the bounds of the game world, and, you know, you're bypassing, like, whole parts of the game, that's exploiting a glitch to me. That's something that it's not only not something that the developers, you know, didn't foresee, but it's something that is clearly, like, you should not be doing, right? I think it's a fine line, right? I think it's a very fine line. You know, it's a fine, fuzzy line, but it's there. Like, I see a distinction between those two things. So, okay, this level, you know, the whole circus thing, right? There's only really one thing that's particularly interesting to me in the whole circus level of this game. And that is the ice cream cones. The ice cream cones are the only thing that are kind of interesting to me, because if I remember right... Yeah, they don't kill Bubsy. They do not kill Bubsy, they just make him turn a color. And then, you know, it kind of holds him up for a minute. I'm not really sure what the purpose of that is, but as far as I can tell, that is the only enemy in the entire game that doesn't just outright kill Bubsy in one hit. It's the only enemy, the only one that's non-lethal. I don't understand it. Like, I don't understand why there's only one enemy that does that, and none of the other enemies in the game do that. Okay, now, there was a shirt down here. I really want that shirt. I really, really want that shirt. So here we go. Let's go for the shirt. Got it. So again, I'm gonna break my own rule and go a little bit fast, just because when you're on the top of the level, you can usually get away with going fast, at least for a while. Yeah, so you don't want to go fast for too long, because then bad things happen, like that chicken right there, flying chicken. Let's get a good jump. No, hold on. Let's not do that. I see a guy right here. Oh, thank God, a checkpoint. Okay, un momento. I just wanna... Ooh. You don't want to go too fast? It gets you so nervous when you play this game. Yeah, it's just yeah, I hear you on that. It's just, you know, some things are skill and tactics, you know, using things in ways that the game didn't intend, and then others are just straight up you're breaking the game, you know. And not that breaking, like, look, it's not that breaking a game can't be fun, right? I think breaking a game can be fun, but it's just not something that I'm overly interested in. Like, I like to exploit, you know, I like to exploit things and do like weird tactics that you shouldn't be able to do, but when you're just breaking the game, like, come on, just, you know, why not just, you know, if you're going that route, like if you're going that into it, just, you know, just enable cheat codes, slap that God mode on, and just call it a day, right? So here's the thing, like in this game, I always try to kill, like, you might notice I go out of my way to kill every single enemy that I see. And, you know, I told you, points don't really serve a purpose in this game, so why would I do it? You know, why would I care? Well, thing is, enemies don't respawn. Oh, the non, like the things like the flying chickens and, you know, things like that, they do respawn. But the, like those little yarn guys, like with the weird antennas, they don't respawn. So if you kill every single one of them in a level, you won't have to deal with them ever again.
I saw Elvis back there.
It's just one of those things where I think, like, a lot of people when they play Bubsy, they don't realize it. Like, they don't realize that that those enemies don't respawn. But you can actually use that to your advantage, like, a lot. Because it, like, let's say you get pretty far in the level, but you don't get a checkpoint, and you die. Well, if you have to redo the whole level, but now you don't have to deal with all those, all the woolies, which is, yes, they're called woolies. You know, if you don't have to deal with all of them, then it makes getting around a lot easier. It makes getting from point A to point B a lot easier and quicker. Free shirt. Oh. And okay, here's the thing, right? I just want to, like, I have to go into this, okay? I have to. Like here's the thing, right? Like, a lot of people, like, they complain about the falling damage in Bubsy. Like I hear so many people, like, they're like, oh, Bubsy, it's got falling damage, it's terrible. Well, here's the thing, right? Like, watch this. Look, I'm just gonna fall right off. No falling damage. See, here's the thing, right? You only take falling damage if you fall like this. If you fall like this, you don't take any damage. As long as you're gliding, like, as long as you are in glide mode, you don't take damage. So, I mean, as much as people love... Like, look, don't get me wrong, there's a lot to shit on in Bubsy, right? But, I mean, the game very clearly gives you a way to not die from falling damage. Now, you can die to that. That's fair.
I saw Elvis back there.
But no, like, falling damage, it's so easy to avoid falling damage. You just glide. You just fucking glide, that's it. You know, I mean, it's not hard. You can do it anytime you want to. I mean, it's not like it's on a cooldown or something. I mean, like, I don't see falling damage as an issue in Bubsy. Although a lot of people do. Like, I always hear people, when they talk bad about Bubsy, they always want to talk about the falling damage, but that's such a non-issue, I don't even understand it. Like, I don't understand why why you'd go into that. Now, what's gonna... See, every time the game lets you run fast for a while, you always have to wonder, like, okay, where's the death, right? Where's the pitfall? Where's the death? Like that right there, if I'd stayed on that roller coaster, it would have killed me. Would have just straight up killed me. And, you know, here's the thing, like, the game is way too zoomed in, but if you hold the L or R buttons, it actually allows you to look left or right, you know? I mean, it's not great. I mean, you're still gonna get hit, like, you're still gonna get hit by things, and I mean, it's an annoyance, right? Like, it's a terrible, terrible annoyance to have to hold the L or R button just to see in front of you. Like, that's a terrible annoyance, but you have an option. I mean, Bubsy, look, Bubsy's bad, but it's not as bad as people make it out to be. I can never, like, I have to mention it. I always have to mention that every time I play Bubsy. You know, like, Bubsy is a bad game, but it's not as bad as people make it out to be. It's really not. Alright, so, yeah, we got our little bonus room there. That's fun times. So, now, here, like, this is an example of, like, look, I have to make a completely blind jump. There's no way I can know what's underneath of me, so what's underneath me? Well, fortunately, there was a track. Oh, look, the boot. Look, I love these boots. Bam! They just knock your ass back. But they actually give you some momentum, so let's see if I can make use of that, right? Okay, come on. There we go, look at that. Momentum. Yeah, see, every now and then you can make use of the things that are... Like, that boot is meant to fuck you, but, every now and then you can make good use of it, right? Look at all that yarn, all those points.
Uh-oh.
And the thing is, like, this game, it gives so many extra lives. Like, it gives you all the extra lives, all the continues. I mean, there's even a password system that lets you just go back to whatever level you want to. I mean... Oh, look at that. That was a good death. I mean, this game, it's not so bad. Like, there's a lot of games, okay, like, I've streamed something else a lot on my channel. Zombies Ate My Neighbors, like, that's an example of an actual, like, good game, a legitimately good game. And, but it has a fatal flaw, right? And that flaw is that, like, it has a password system. Like, first off, it's really stingy about, like, the healing items and, you know, extra lives. It's really stingy about that kind of thing. So your adventure's gonna come to a short end if you mess up at all. But the other problem it has is the password system, right? Because it has passwords that let you go back to whatever level you want. The problem is that in that game, you need your inventory, right? Like, you know, the game has an inventory system, and if you don't have, like, a lot of ammo and items in the later sections of the game, you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna go anywhere. Oop, I want that. Okay, see, while I got the invincibility, I want to just fucking go. I just want to go. It doesn't matter where I go, just go. But, I don't know, like, that was just kind of an example of a game where, you know, it's an actual legitimately good game, but its password system is a little bit broken. You know, it doesn't work quite the way it should. But no, like, I don't know, this game, it's weird. Like, sometimes it's the bad games that actually are more forgiving. So, okay, here's the thing. Like you see this boot here. Like, what's the well, look. Bam. And you know what? I did say the ice cream cones are the only non-lethal enemies. Well, you know, this isn't really an enemy here. This is just like sometimes you can use it to help you. But, like, if Bubsy runs into a wall too fast, it knocks him out for a little while. I don't understand why you would put that in the game. I really don't. I mean, it doesn't really, like... I've never gotten killed by being slammed into the wall in Bubsy. It only slows you down. Now, you do have a time limit, you know, so you might be thinking, well, look, double, it's to slow you down, you know, so you have to worry about the time limit. Well, no, actually... This game is so fucking generous with the amount of time that it gives you to complete a level it doesn't matter. Like, I could get slammed into the wall 20 times and, you know, I could backtrack, I could take the time out to get, like, every single item in the level, and I'd still have, like, you know, 3 minutes on the clock. It's really not... Time is not a factor in this game. The only time that you will ever run out of time, the only time, is I would probably wager the last level of the game. And that's simply because the last level of the game is a maze. It's a complete and total maze, and it's really long, and it's also pretty unfair, too. So, like, the last level of the game is the only level where time is a factor. Only one. You know, Burn, if you're getting storms, like goddamn, just don't get electrocuted, right? Like, I know that the stream is great. I know that, like, I know that, that we're all awesome here, but, you know, avoid the lightning. Avoid the lightning. Ooh, boss time. Man, I didn't even, like, it kinda slipped my mind that, oh right, there's boss fights in this game. Which, you know, another thing is, like, people complain about the boss fights in Bubsy, but, like, look how fucking easy they are. Like, just look at that. All you have to do, right? Like, all you have to do to beat the bosses in this game is just stay on top of them. And you can stay on top of them by just simply gliding. Just stay in glide mode, and you'll never fall. Well, you know, I guess you gotta get your fix. You gotta get your fix. Like, like, there's a nice rainstorm going on here, which, you know, fortunately, no lightning. It's just like a waterfall. Like, there's a waterfall coming off my roof. It's great. But, you know, that's the joy of living in the South, is, you know, tropical rainstorms almost every day. You know, the swamp is, the swamp's overflowing. Swamp Thing is right outside my window waving to me. So, okay, this part of the game, because, you know, I like to be just a little informative, right? This part of the game, there's a big issue with it. And it's not the difficulty. Like, the difficulty of this stage, that's a non-issue. The issue with this stage, and all the stages in this particular set of levels, the issue is that they're actually 2 levels in one. And I guess, you know, anyone who's ever seen Bubsy, like, you know what I'm talking about, but if you don't, then you'll see in a minute what I'm talking about. So I'm taking my time. Like, you know, Paperboy is a game where you have to take your time. Well, no, this is a game where you really have to take your time. Like, you can speed up every now and then, but for the most part, you have to really take your time. Because if you don't, bad things happen. Bubsy just, he gets, you know, he goes fast, and then he loses all control, and then you just don't know what you're doing anymore. Oh look, there's a 1 over there. I want to get that, but I'm pretty sure it's out of my reach now. Oh well, it's A-OK. It's A-O-fucking-K. So here we go. Sometimes there's something over on this side of the train. Sometimes, not always. Let's just take a look down there. Nothing worth it, I don't think. So here's the problem with this whole thing, right? If I can just kill this guy. So, alright, we beat the level, right? Because that was a whole level. Like, that was one complete level. Well, guess what? Guess what? Now the level continues, and there is, like, secrets over there, but there's also death over there. So let's just go to the right like a good gamer. So yeah, the whole problem with the Western stages is that each stage is actually 2 stages long. So instead of doing 3 stages, you end up doing 6 stages of this, and it wears its welcome. It wears its welcome pretty fast. Yeah, the cactus. And the cactus is the other problem. There are constant death traps in this part of the game, and usually you're not gonna see them in advance. So you just have to, you have to hold that R button. Hold that R button so that you can see in front of you, and go slow. Go real nice and slow. Just, don't really go out of your way. See, in the earlier stages of the game, I was kind of, I was going out of my way, right, to get secrets, to get bonus lives and all that good stuff. But we're past that right now. At this point in the game, we are so fucking beyond, hoarding bonus lives and all that. We're so beyond that, you don't even know. Because, see, at this point in the game, it's real fucking easy to die. They really, really start throwing the obstacles at you. And, hey look, you notice the enemies are gone? There's no enemies here anymore? Yeah, well, let's just say that's totally why I died, was to demo that. But, yeah, I kill everything, so I don't have to worry about it. Oh god, where's it gonna throw me? See, you always have to watch out, things that should be, here's the thing, in any other game, when you jump up onto, a jump pad, right? In Sonic, you got those bounce pads, in Mario, you got the weird springboard things. In any other game, right? In any other game, it would be a good thing. In this game, you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know where it's gonna throw you. You don't know where you're gonna land. You don't know if there's gonna be something right in front of you when you spawn. You don't know, okay? So, getting hyper accelerated through the level, you don't want that. That's bad. Anyway, there's probably some things up here that can kill me. So I just have to take it slow. Alright, end of the level. So, man, it's I just went through 2 stages. The next stage should be the last one, right? Nope. That was just stage 1. All of this was just stage 1.
Go ahead, make my day.
Also, I hope you like puns, because there is no shortage of puns in this game. I mean, particularly fur puns. So, if you're of the furry persuasion, I think this game's got your back. Oh, look, they put blue yarn in the windows. Why am I taking the time to get that yarn? It doesn't do anything. Why am I bothering? The things you realize when you play Bubsy. Oh, look at that! It's a pyramid of death. That's nice. So, as usual, I take my time and kill every single enemy that I see. Doesn't matter if I'll never go back this way ever again, I kill every enemy that I see. It's a force of habit, and it's a pretty good habit in Bubsy. It's a pretty damn good habit. Okay, so, can I get the shirt? Well, I want that fucking shirt. There we go. Nice. Nice. That was good timing, but either way, I got 2 extra lives, so I'm still 1 ahead. So we're good. And again, here's the thing. When you run out of lives in Bubsy, it's not the end. When you run out of lives, you also have continues. And I've actually gotten quite a few bonus continues so far. I racked them all up in the early stages. So yeah, I've got bonus continues, I've got, passwords, you always have passwords. You can always use passwords to get ahead. Oh god, the moving platforms. Okay, let's just be careful here, take our time. Oh god. Oh hey, black shirt. Now, I know what you're thinking right now, right? You're thinking, hey, this is invincibility, right? You can go wherever you want to go, do whatever you want to go, No, no. You would be very sadly mistaken. The black shirt is not invincibility. Okay, here's what it's supposed to do, right? And I'm giving you a quote. It makes you invisible to the enemies. What does that mean, I ask you? Well, I'm not even sure. when it says like that it makes you not invincible, invisible to the enemies. What it seems to mean when it says that is that the enemies cannot, like they can't, like the woolies, they'll walk past you, but if they're throwing a weapon, it'll hit you. Or if there's any other type of enemy, they'll hit you. So it's not invincibility. It does not allow you to just, do whatever you want. It's just some enemies won't see you, so they won't, when they walk around, it won't hurt you. But they'll still kill you. And I know that sounds weird, right? Like, it sounds like I'm talking nonsense, right? Oh, hey, look, a ground shark. So, like, I know it might sound like nonsense, but listen, this is Bubsy, okay? This is Bubsy. This is what you're in for. So again, I'm not gonna let it bounce me around, because you never know what might happen. Now, I either got a bunch of bonus points there, or I got an extra continue. I'm not sure. One of the two happened. Oh, look at that, look at that. Eggs just coming out of nowhere. Are they gonna keep coming? I don't know. Okay, so that's the guy that's throwing eggs. And hey, look, extra life. Bonus shirt. I have to ask, and hey, look, Burn, I don't, I totally get Bubsy 3D being, like, everyone hates Bubsy 3D. It's why it's my little avatar thing. Everyone hates Bubsy 3D. But here's the thing, right? This is it's not a terrible game. I'm not gonna call it a good game. Like, I'm really not. Trust me, you'd have to liquor me up a bit more before I call this a good game, right? And at that point, I'd tell you a lot of things are pretty good. But the thing is that it's not a horrible game. It's not a terrible game. I dare say it's maybe not even a bad game, but it's a very mediocre game, right? That's the best way to put it. It's very mediocre, and it's got problems. It's got all the problems. But it's not terrible. It's really not. I certainly wouldn't hate it. Not the first one. The second one, you might argue for that, and 3D certainly, but not this one. But what I wanted to ask, I just wanted to put this out there. Has anyone ever seen the Bubsy cartoon? Like, it was only one episode, but there was a Bubsy. There was a Bubsy cartoon pilot. It was everything about the 90s that you think it would be. It was every single 90s thing ever. Because really, that's kind of what Bubsy is. Like, if you look at Bubsy, he's basically the 90s, right? Like, I mean Bubsy, like the thing about Bubsy, right, is, like, Bubsy is, like, first off, Bubsy is cross-platform. Like, I'm playing it on the Super Nintendo right now, but, like, you could play Bubsy on a Sega system, too. Bubsy, like, what they wanted with Bubsy, right? They basically wanted this new mascot that could be better than Sonic and Mario combined, right? Like, they wanted something that would be, hip and cool and appeal to all the kids, and, basically they wanted some kind of, new franchise with a new mascot that would just put both Nintendo and Sega to shame. And damn did they fail at that. Like, god damn did they fail at that. But the thing is that, like, Bubsy is literally, like, just what he is. It's everything about the 90s, like, wrapped up into one, t-shirt wearing, vaguely cat-shaped mascot. Oh yeah, I forget that exists. But I don't know, like, if you ask me, Bubsy he represents something, right? Like, let's get philosophical here. To me, Bubsy represents everything that I stand for, and I know that's a bold statement, right? I just made a very controversial, bold statement. But to me, Bubsy represents everything I stand for, and when I say that, what I mean is that, like, Bubsy, it's like they tried so hard with Bubsy to make this mascot everyone would love, right? Like, the kids would love Bubsy, they would eat it up, they'd come back and ask for seconds, and it would just put everyone else to shame, right? But the thing is that like that whole thing backfired on them in the worst way possible. And Bubsy, like just Bubsy as a franchise, it ranges from, like, Bubsy ranges from this game, which is mediocre. Like the best thing you can say about this Bubsy game is that it's mediocre. It's broken. Like, you could say it's broken. You could say it has horrible flaws. You could say it's a little bit buggy. You could say a lot of things about this Bubsy, right? But this ranges, mediocre. And then you have the other Bubsies, which are just bad, and then, completely broken piece of trash. And that's Bubsy for you, right? Like, it had such high ambitions. Like, they really wanted to make something of Bubsy, but it just wasn't happening. Like, it wasn't meant to be. And you got this piece of trash. You got all the trash. And yet it's still, like, it holds a place in my heart. Like, there's just something about it that I can get behind, Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! You have to make a blind jump, and oh, look, there's a spike guy. But yeah, so that's, when I say Bubsy, like, Bubsy holds a place in my heart. Bubsy's important, I think. That's why. It's everything summed up about it. They tried so far, they tried so hard, came so far, but, in the end it didn't. Okay, I'll stop there. Alright, so, let's try to make that jump without dying this time. I mean, there's so many fun blind jumps that you have to make in this game. And it is fun, like, those blind jumps. A lot of fun, right? Okay, wait. I don't wanna... No blind jump. Let's look down. Alright, the banana crates, right? Yeah. And you might be noticing, like, the enemies aren't, no respawns, right? Yeah, it's not just the woolies. Like, there are other enemies that don't respawn. But it's kind of random. Sometimes, you never know, right? You never fucking know. Oh, look at that, look at that. I'll just go ahead and kill you right now. So, yeah. Spikes down here, spikes down here. There we go. Oh man, Earthworm Jim. I never really got my hands on that too much. But Gex, like well, here's the thing, like, it's funny you mentioned Gex and liking it. The first, the first two Gex games are okay. Like, the first two Gex games are okay, and I liked them. I actually liked them. The third Gex game, well, if you like that one, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, although, well, I don't know, maybe even, I guess the only thing you could really say about Gex 3 is, I guess, you can, it's okay to like it if, I don't know, if you like Pamela Anderson in a cat suit, like, I guess, that, there you go, that's a reason to like it, I guess. The game itself, though, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, goddamn! Look at that! Look at that! They put a crate for me to jump on, to propel me upwards, and they even put a trail of yarn for me to get, while I'm on that. And what does it do? It just knocks me straight up into a bunch of flying chickens that kill me. Like, no mercy. No fucking mercy in this game. So I learned my lesson about that. Let's not do that anymore. Wait, hold up, hold the fuck up. What is this, Burn? What, I don't know you anymore. I mean, okay. I guess, saves are good, but I don't know. Like, maybe it's because like, most of the games I grew up with didn't have any sort of saving system at all. Like, you were lucky to even get a password. Like, back in the day, you were lucky to get a fucking password with a lot of games. But, I mean, Gex 3, like, it... I mean, come the fuck on. Like, and I'm pretty lenient, right? Like, I mean, look at me, I'm playing Bubsy, right? I mean, I'm pretty lenient when it comes to these kinds of things, but I mean, Gex 3, like literally the only thing I remember about that, like I don't remember anything positive about it, but the only thing I do remember about it is just Pamela Anderson in a fucking cat suit. That's all I remember. You know, say what you will about that, but that's all I can remember about that game. Which, when that's all I can remember, that usually means there wasn't much going on in it. Man, this jump is fucking me up. There's got to be a way around it, right? There's usually some kind of way around the horrible jumps in this game. So let me see. Like, okay, look, I know I said that, like, it's a bad idea to jump on these, but I might need it. There we go. Yeah, see, look, so they actually wanted you to jump up on it that time. Like, they actually wanted you to jump on the... You know, even though the last one killed me, right? Like, the last thing that I jumped on, it fucking killed me. It killed my ass good and dead, so... You know, excuse me for being paranoid about that, but I guess, no, you're supposed to make that jump. That jump's okay. Like, the other jump, that jump was horrible, but no, this one, this jump will be okay. Everything will be fine with this jump. Ooh, that was good. Got crushed good right there. Man, password, like... the password is 666 to shut down the nuclear reactor. Like, I do like some bad passwords, though. I do like that. Ooh, an extra life. I'll take that. Why not? Oh, hey, are we at the end of the level? Hey, we're at the boss. We're at the boss. Well, you know how we do bosses here. You know how we get rid of bosses around here. So the bosses, like, they get a little more complicated now. Like, they actually start spitting out little guys, and that's, you know, that sucks, but they're still really easy. Yeah, some games were a little ridiculous about the passwords, I will admit that. But it's just one of those things, right? Where you just kind of had to deal with it.
Yeah, I didn't like this stuff.
Oh boy, we're on these levels now. This is fun times. Yeah, this is where the game gets a little complicated and non-linear. Like, I know, right? Like, Bubsy, it's non-linear. See, I think this is where they really start misstepping with Bubsy. Because, see, like, okay, here's the thing, right? Like, up until now, like, the levels, they were a little difficult, but they weren't really... Like, okay, like, they were a little difficult, and they were pretty fucking unfair, right? But they weren't... Like, they were still, like, you know, go left to right, you know, go left to right, and you beat the stage. But now, that all changes. That all changes pretty fucking hard. Yeah, so now, you can't just go left to right. You have to do things, and or you gotta go up and down, too. Like, the end of the stage is still usually at the right. But it's not like you can't just go straight forward. And then you die like that.
Yeah, I didn't like this stuff.
And you might also be noticing there's not many checkpoints going on here. And yeah, that's intentional. You know, you don't. Yeah, you know, good luck. Good luck is all they got for you at this point. So what I should try to do is I should try to get higher in the level, because the higher up you get, generally speaking, there's better things. Oh look, this is gonna fuck me nice and good. Look at that! Look at that! It took me right back to the beginning of the level. Right back to the beginning of the
Yeah, I
level.
didn't like this stuff.
Bubsy. So, okay. Again, we go slow, go careful. Try to get up there. Like, okay, here's the thing. If I can actually manage to make it up there, I could save myself a lot of time. And that would be a good thing, right? But I'm not really gonna depend on it. And actually, like, let's just go back there. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to shortcut it. I mean, shortcuts are fun, right? But they're not really a good idea here. These things. Oh, come on. Alright, here we go. So again, when you kill an enemy, they stay dead, so that's what I'm doing. I'm killing them so I don't have to deal with them if I have to come through this a second time. Because I really don't want to have to, you know, I don't want to have to get killed by these things when I have to backtrack. Okay, look, so this, I want this. I want this thing. Oh, look! Look at that! It was a trap. It was a trap. It was a nice and good trap. Back to the beginning with you. So, yeah, that's the whole thing about this level. Let's try the down. Let's try going down, because I know you saw that shirt over here, right? Well, the thing is getting that shirt is probably gonna get me killed. It's probably gonna get me killed. So what I want to do is let's go down. Like, let's not try to go up. Let's go down in the level, but not too far down. Because you go too far down, and you'll just, you know, you'll get killed in the water. Okay, let's jump, you know, so if the fish come, they don't kill me. But hey, look, we're getting a free pass through the level. That's good, right? And hey, look, a checkpoint. That's what I needed. I needed me a checkpoint. Oh god. Those eels, they bump you. Okay, I missed that one, but I can still get on this one. Yeah, it is nice, isn't it? How there's stuff in the water. There is a way to lower the water. But the thing is you don't have to do that to beat the level. So basically, that stuff in the water is worthless to me. It is just a distraction, it is a waste of time, and ultimately it's just a fucking death trap. That's all it is to me, is a fucking death trap. You know, much like those are just fucking death traps. Okay, let's be a little careful here, right? Oh, look at that! Look at that!
Yeah, I didn't like this stuff.
See, this is the fun thing, right? Is there's always something in Bubsy that will kill you. Like, there's always something in Bubsy that is just waiting to fucking murder your ass. There's always something there just waiting to kill you. You know, and you have to make all these blind jumps. You know what? Like, let's just say fuck going up. Let's keep going this way, right? Let's just stick to the water path down here. Because ultimately, you know, even though there's a lot of stuff in the water that could kill me, ultimately it feels safer than trying to go up. Ultimately. Oh god, what is... Okay. So I have a very small raft now. Okay, can I go up here? This feels like tricky business trying to go up there. I don't think I want to do that. Like, just look at it. It looks like a death trap. It looks like it could just fling me off at any moment and... Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like this stuff.
Like, I pretty much saw that coming. I saw that coming. Like, I actually saw it coming. I mean, I knew it was gonna happen, and it just happened. But either way, it feels like going down here is the safest path, right? I mean, it feels like there's the least possible ways to die down here, which is kind of, that's saying something, considering how much stuff tries to kill me down here. Okay, now that thing will knock me off the raft, so... yeah, I have to go up here now. Oh, solid land. Oh, hey, look, I think this lowers the water. It either lowers it or raises it. Either way, let's try to get out of there. Let's try to move up. Because here's what I know about this level, right? What I know is that the exit to the level is actually up here somewhere. So, yeah, I have to go this way if I wanna... like, I don't know that it's this... oh, God. Yeah, you have to go up in the level if you want to get out of it. Oh, hey, look, a checkpoint! Almost got me. Yeah, almost got me, but not quite. Not quite. And there's... see, this is... you know what? Like, you know what I'm gonna say? Is this is actually my favorite part of Bubsy. Is that there's so many ways to die. And look, there we are. There's the end of the level. But yeah, there's so many ways to die in Bubsy. It's great. I mean, like, if you want a game that will just kick your ass and just unfairly kill you, and, you know, this is the game for you. Like, how many lives did I lose? I had, like I had what? I had, like, maybe 17 or 18 lives when I started this, and then, bam, I'm down to 6 now. Like, you know, way to rob me of all my lives, right? So, okay, let's try to get up here. Oh, God, no. Like, you could just see it, right? Like, you could just see me, like, struggling to not die there, but... and, oh, look, you know, they threw me out right next to this thing. That thing will kill you. Like, if you land on that, it's a, you know, it's got thorns, and Bubsy, he'll pop like a fucking balloon. Okay. Which, again, oh, if you were curious about this, when you run into situations like this, you just lose control of Bubsy. Like, you can't really move him. So yeah, like, if you think, oh, if I just maneuver better... no, you lose control of Bubsy when that happens. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Just fucking look at it. You know, there's an extra continue, and it's surrounded by fucking... what might as well be barbed wire. That's great. That's absolutely great. Super fantastic. So let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. And again, you know, like, to get my screen like this, where I'm looking to the right, you know, I'm trying to look over here in a way that, you know, so I can actually see where I'm going. I have to constantly hold the R button, just constantly, just non-stop. Yeah, see, if I let go of the R button, it snaps back to this. So, yeah, I have to just hold that button down. Just hold it and hope. Hold it and hope. And hope you don't jump too high. Oh yeah, this game loves to bait you. I mean, like, there's so many times where, like, it'll put an extra life, like, in the middle of a death trap, where, like, there's no way. There's just no fucking way, you know? Like, it's, you know, it's like that infamous, like, I do know about this, you know, the infamous death pizza in Ninja Turtles for the NES, which, you know, I'm just gonna tell you right now, I actually own Ninja Turtles for the NES. It's one of those games that I tried to beat for a long time, and I could never beat it, but I always liked to play it. You know, here's the weird thing about these old games, right? I find that a lot of them are like that, and what I mean is that a lot of them, you know, like, I loved to play them as a kid, and you would think that, oh, well, you love to play them, that means you beat them, right? That you were good at them and that you beat them, and I might have been good at it, but I didn't beat them, you know, like, I never finished them, and the reason is usually that, well, they're full of cheap bullshit and death, and, like, at a certain point, you just give up on it, right? But you always come back, you know, like, something about them, something about those games, they make you come back. You know, you always want to come back for more. You know, you always want more punishment. Let's see, how can I get up there? Okay, is this the, yep, end of the level. End of the level. So see, look, this, you know, the first level was really the worst one. The levels aren't that bad.
Is there a veterinarian in the audience?
Fucking puns. I love them. I love me some puns. So let's try going straight up this time and see how that works out for me. Like, isn't that always fun when you're like, well, let's see how this works out. Maybe I won't die horribly. Maybe? Oh god, the log flumes. Look at that! Look at that!
Is there a veterinarian
The
in
game
audience?
baited me. It baited me nice and good. You know, I never actually played Ghosts and Goblins, but I did play, like, I think the Super Nintendo version was called, like, Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I played that, and I love that. I never beat it. I mean, I've beaten it, but you know how those games do. You know how that franchise does you. You know, you haven't really beaten it when you've beaten it. But yeah, I've beaten it once. Like, I mean, just once through, and then it's like, oh, you haven't beaten it, you have to beat it again and do all this stuff. Yeah.
Is there a veterinarian in the audience?
Yeah, you know, I actually don't mind reading manuals and stuff like that. I like manuals. I like me a good manual. And again, like, you know, most of these old games, like, they put all the story in the manual, right? And usually the story has nothing to do with what's actually going on in the game. Which is, you know, even better, right? Okay, can I get up here? No, don't even. Can I just want to get up here. I just gotta kill that guy. I just gotta get him out of the way. But, I don't know, I miss manuals in games, like, it's such a weird thing, right? It's just a fucking piece of paper, it doesn't mean anything, on its own. Like, on its own, a manual doesn't really mean anything, it's just a manual, but, man, like, so many of those old manuals, like, they had, you know, story, they had some art in there. Like, I mean, again, like, a lot of these old games, because they couldn't physically put the story in the game, they'd put it in the manual, and, I don't know, it's just, I miss that kind of thing. I miss those thick manuals with lots of things to look at and read in them. You know, now you get, like, if you get anything, you just get, like, a single piece of paper, and it's like, go to this website, you know, and that's it. Nothing else. And then, you know, eventually that website's gonna go down, and then you've just got a piece of paper that doesn't mean anything. Oh man, oh god! See, I was about to, you know what I was about to say? I was about to say, I feel like I could die at any moment. Yeah, it's this warning paper now, like, you know, don't eat your, you know, don't try to eat the game, and, you know, like, suffocation warning, don't try to eat the game, don't be a stupid kid. That's it. Oh god, there's so many things up there. Like, I know you saw it. There's so much shit up there that could kill me. Like, if I bounce just a little bit higher, it could just take me out. Just take my ass out. Oh wait, what is this? This is a checkpoint. I need that. I'll take it. I will take that checkpoint. Okay. Being careful. Being careful. Oh god. Can I go back? Yes, I can go back. No, not really. I can't go back. Oh, look! Another checkpoint. Well, I'll take it. I will take that checkpoint. Okay, which way is it supposed to go? Okay, I think I'm back to where I was now. You know, the place where I was at. Oh god. And then I fall. Oh god. Ugh. Man, I'm about to have to use one of my continues. That's a damn shame. Like, I'm gonna have to use up my continues. That's... Like, I hate that, you know? Like, I hate to lose my amazing score, right? But, I mean, I just want to get through the game. So, okay, I have continues, right? Yeah, I've got... Yeah, see, I've got 2 continues, so I'm good. Oh, but I have to, you know... Of course, I lose my checkpoint, and that's okay. I get 9 lives. Okay. Where does this door go? Does it go forward or backwards? It goes forward, that's good. Oh yeah, the multiple language manuals. Because you gotta know, like, you have to know, you know, how to play the game in Chinese, in America, you know, I mean, of course, of course, right?
Is there a veterinarian in the audience?
Alright, so let's try to get through this level. I'm trying to remember how many levels there are after this. Because I know that's what's on your mind, right? You're thinking, how much more of this is there? Well, there's actually quite a bit more. I know that there's like a jungle stage, right? And there's a jungle stage with like 3 levels of that. And then there's the space stage, which is actually only 1 stage, if I remember right. I might be remembering that wrong, but I'm pretty sure that space is only 1 stage, maybe 2. But it's not as long as the other ones, but it's just each stage is pretty long, but I don't think there's as many of them. So this is that part where, like, I just drop dead. There we go. Wait, what? Like, wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute.
Is there a veterinarian in the audience?
No, okay, look, I'm not blind. I know for a fact that I jumped onto that fucking thing, and I killed it, and then I just dropped dead. Like, it's like it hit me, but it didn't. God damn it, the game robbed me of my fucking progress again. The game loves to do that. It loves to just rob you of your lives. Alright, so let's try to do this. Let's try to do it and do it better this time. And again, you might be noticing there's less enemies to deal with this time around. And yeah, that's, you know, enemies don't respawn. That's always like it's the one saving grace of this game, right? It's that the enemies don't fucking respawn. So most of them don't. Some of them do, but most of them don't. And it's that fact, it's that one little fact that kind of keeps me going. Okay, now is this gonna go forward or backwards? I don't trust it. Like, I just straight up don't trust that. I don't trust that it's putting me somewhere that's to my advantage. Hmm. Is it safe? Is it safe? I don't know. Nope, it ain't safe. It ain't safe.
Is there a veterinarian in the audience?
Man, you know, like, look, here's the thing. Like, I know Bubsy is kind of shit, right? But the thing is that the Nintendo and the Super Nintendo, they have the best platformers. Like, they really do. They really do have the best platformers you'll play. It was the golden age of the side-scrolling platformer. It really was. You know, and that's not just the old man in me talking. It's... No, like, you really didn't get many good side-scrolling platformers after this era. You just didn't. Like, 3D, like, it was all about 3D, you know? Like, after the Super Nintendo, everyone wanted to make their games 3D, even if it didn't really need to be 3D. So, you know, games like this just kinda, they went the way of the dinosaur, because people just stopped caring about them. I mean, you still get them every now and then. I mean, I know that, you know, there's always the, you know, that crazy, you know, indie developer making something, right? But the thing is that you just, that era, that golden era ended. You're just not gonna get good things like that anymore. Oh god, look at these things. Look at all these obstacles right here. I just wanted to kill that just so I don't have to deal with it later. Oh, come the fuck on! Come the fuck on! Oh god. Like, okay, see... Now, why exactly did that, like, hyper-propel me upwards? I don't know. But it did. So let's play it safe, right? Like, let's just play it safe and... Oh, look! It's boss fight time! It's time for a boss fight on a raft! Well, you know, it would sure suck if I had to stay on the raft, right? Oh god, like, that was glitchy as shit. Like, the raft just, like, it just jumped all over the place. But it all worked out. Shovel Knight. I hear such good things about Shovel Knight. I really do. But I don't know, I skipped over it. I think it's because, like... See, here's the thing, like, when Shovel Knight, you know, when I was hearing about Shovel Knight, it's when, like, I got my 3DS, and I believe it's on 3DS, but... Like, man, there's so many good platformers and games on the 3DS. I got distracted by all of those. Like, I think one of the last good, like, platformers I played, modern, is Mighty Switch Force. I played both of those. And, goddamn, like, it's actually a lot of fun, because it's more puzzle than platformer, but it's still, like, it makes good use of that 3D, is all I'll say. So here we are, the jungle level. I believe this is the second to last area in the game. I mean, now, of course, I say that, but it's like, look, we're gonna have to go through 3 levels of this, right? But no, like, once we're done with this, it's just space and that's it. So let's just keep going up, right? Nothing bad can happen if I keep going up, right? How high does the level go? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Oh, here we go, here we go. Top of the level. Now, you know, I could jump blindly off. Let's do that. Okay, so there's so many ways I could die here. So many fucking ways I could die. Oh, checkpoint! I'll take it. So, okay, here's the thing. Do we want to gamble the door? Sure, why not? Where does it take me? It takes me backwards. It takes me way backwards. Oh, look, it's another bonus stage. You like bonus stages, right? Kids love bonus stages. Kids love bonuses. Dynamite Heady. I vaguely recognize the name. I don't remember anything about it. Oh, look! I got killed off screen. That's good.
You can't make me.
Oh, fuck you, Bubsy. Fuck you, Bubsy. Oh, I love it. I say that, but I love it. I love Bubsy. I can't get enough of Bubsy. I can't stop playing Bubsy. I love it. Oh, look, another checkpoint. That quick, huh? Okay, so I think this is the top of the stage, right? Yeah. Oh god! Like, I went fast and I knew I shouldn't. I went fast and I knew I shouldn't have done that. It's my fault. Everything is my fault. It's all my fault.
That's it. I'm out of here. You can't make me.
Yeah, I missed over all the, the treasure games, because, well, I missed over I missed over Sega completely. I don't know what it is about Sega, right? Like, here's the thing, right? The thing about Sega is, I always remember the commercials, right? Like, I mean, you couldn't grow up in the 80s or 90s and not have seen the fucking commercials, right? And they were everywhere. And they were extreme. That was their whole thing, right? It's extreme. Oh god, what are all these things? I don't even know if I want to deal with any of those. And where is the fucking end of the level? God damn it, where's the end? Oh, I got egged.
That's it. I'm out of here. You can't make me.
Well, here's the thing. I got my, at least I got my passwords, and I got my continues, and all that good stuff. So I guess if I die here, lose this life, well, that's what I farmed all those continues for earlier, right? So, I guess everything will turn out okay. Now, I remember there was a guy throwing eggs at me over here earlier, so... Yep, there we go. Just now he's dead, don't have to worry about that. Is this gonna be death? Is this gonna be like a trap? Oh, that's, yeah, get the fuck out of there. Okay. Okay, oh, there we go. I think that's the end of the level. That looks like the end. Yep. Well, good. Made it through that level.
What? And give up show business?
No time to pause. Alright, so, let's see, now I only have one life, and if I die, I lose my checkpoint and all that, so... I'm kind of tempted to just die right now, because I have a continue. I have more continues. But, I don't know, like, we're so close to beating the game, and I could probably use the practice of the level, so let's just, let's just keep going. And you might notice that there's a lot less, like, what the fuck is a checkpoint gonna do for me with no lives, right? But you might be noticing that there's a lot less, bonus lives, right? Like, they haven't really been handing out the bonus shirts lately. Yeah, I think that's, Wait a minute, is this a different place? Like, it took me somewhere else. Hold on. There we go. I want to be back up here. I think I want to be back up here. Leap of faith. Like, goddamn, every single time you have to make a leap of faith in Bubsy, it feels so terrible. Like, it feels like you're gonna die. It feels like something is going to kill you. You don't know what is gonna kill you, but you know something is gonna kill you. So I'm just gonna try to make as much progress as I can before that fades. And it's about to fade right now. Yep. Oh, goddamn. Oh, where am I? Wait a minute, is this? No, it's not. Okay. Man, I feel like I've just made backwards progress. Like, I feel like I've gone backwards, and I probably have, right? I'm looking for a 1-up shirt. Like, I don't know. There's got to be a 1-up shirt somewhere around here, right? Yeah, that was some backwards progress right there. Oh, look at that glorious death. That was a glorious death roll right there. You know, here's the thing. I like me some hard games. I like, as long as they're fair. You know, as long as they're fair. Like, you take a game like this, and look, Bubsy, and I like this game, you know, again, don't get me wrong, but like, this game isn't hard, it's just, it's unfair. It's really unfair. Because it constantly makes you, like, it makes you make leaps of faith that are, like, it's just a 50-50 if it could kill you or not. You know, the game constantly, you know, you want to go fast, but, like, if you go fast, then, you know, the camera can't keep up with Bubsy, and then you just die, you know? So, like, a game like this, it's not hard because it's hard, it's hard because of bad game design, and it does, you know, things don't make sense like they should. I wonder if I could get up into that thing. Hey, I can! What's that gonna do for me? Not much, not much. Oh, look, that was a mistake.
What, and give up show business?
That was a damn mistake right there. So, I'm trying to find a safe route through this whole thing. I'm not really sure such a thing exists. Like, okay, you see this spider web, and it'll bounce you up? Well, okay, what happens when I bounce up, right? Well, look, there's enemies everywhere. You know, like, I was very lucky not to get killed there. I don't know, let's just go straight forward here. Oh, God. It's the same place, okay.
Show business?
Okay. Same place I died. So we don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Wait, what? Wait, what? I guess Bubsy just dies if he falls too much. Okay. So, alright, now I know that there's, like, if you know, if you fall too low in the stage, you die. Even though the other stages, you know, there was a floor. Okay. I guess there's no floor anymore. So you can't depend on that. You know, don't depend on the floor to save you. You know, we're playing for real. This is the real Bubsy now. Okay, can I make that jump? If I kind of... There we go. Yeah, you just have to angle it right. Just get a little momentum on your side, and then you're good to go. Oh, that thing definitely could have killed me. Oh, spiders. Oh, I missed it. I missed my jump. Now I saw some kind of thing. Here we go. So yeah, this is the thing that I keep dying like right past this. But I keep killing enemies too. Like I'm killing lots of enemies, and you know, if I kill enough of them, there won't be any enemies left to hurt me when I make that spiderweb jump. Hey, Red Bear. I'm just doing some of the Bubsy. It's better than Sonic and Mario combined. You know, Bubsy, OC original character. Oh, hey, look, a shirt. I could use that. I always could use a shirt. Eric, I think that was the one that was killing me before. Like, I'm pretty sure that was the weird, like, egg-throwing guy that killed me the last time around. Alright, I feel better now that I got a checkpoint. I feel a lot better now that I have a checkpoint. Because I know I'm gonna die in, like, 2 seconds, right? Like, anytime I start making progress in Bubsy, I feel like I'm gonna die. Like, I feel like something's gonna kill me, you know? Like, I don't know when it's gonna happen. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. And there's nothing I'll be able to do to stop it. And that's what I know about Bubsy. It's what I know about playing Bubsy. Now, the thing is, the end of the level is probably going to be fairly high up. That's kind of how this works at this point. Oh, look, an extra life! How quick do you want to bet it'll take before it, you know, robs me of that, right? So, okay, only, like, there's only, like, 2 more levels of this game, alright? Just, like, 2 more levels and that's it. So, can I do it on 6 lives? Can I do it? Spoiler, probably not. Probably not. But, you know, I'm all about making noble attempts, right? I'm all about the noble attempt. Okay, look. There's a 1-up right there. But look at that, there's one of those weird, like, lightning bug things that's gonna try to kill me. Can I make it? Okay, I got it. I get the fuck out of there. That doesn't look too friendly to me. Wait a minute. Okay. Or probably not. Probably not. But, you know, I'm all about making noble attempts, right? I'm all about the noble attempt. Okay, look. There's a 1-up right there. But look at that, there's one of those weird, like, lightning bug things that's gonna try to kill me. Can I make it? Okay, I got it. I get the fuck out of there. That doesn't look too friendly to me. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh, god damn it. I was like, wait, what killed me? Man, Bubsy is smug as fuck. It's the best part of Bubsy. Okay, so we have a bit of a maze here on our hands. That's good. That's good. Oh god. Yeah, so like here we get to the puzzle platforming part of Bubsy. So okay, so I can't pass through the the 3 bamboo things together. I can't pass through that, but I can pass through these, you know, just 2 at a time. I can pass through that. Oh, I'll take that. I'm all about the checkpoints. Oh god, what's happening? Where am I going? What am I doing? Am I gonna die? No? Okay. See, I figured I was just gonna, like, drop to my death there, but, we're good. We're good. And hey, look, a checkpoint, so I must be doing something right. And these leaps of faith that I keep having to make, it's goddamn.
Somebody dial 911.
Okay, so I learned my lesson, don't go fast. I keep learning that lesson and I keep forgetting it, you know? Oh god. Alright, so kill all the woolies because they don't respawn, so... Now see, look at that. I can't see where I'm going, but I have to make the jump, okay? I have to make it. Alright, now there's a lightning bug up there. Don't want to get hit by that. The fly. Let's just kill that. There we go. You know, slow and steady. Slow and steady. That's how we play our Super Nintendo games. I feel like something up here. Oh god, what's happening to me? Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like I could do something with that, but it looks like it's so easy that it could kill me, right? Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work out for me. But now that I'm there, like, now that I'm kind of, you know, I feel like I might have a chance at it, right? There we go. There we go. Free ride to the top. Okay, so is there like something good up here, or is there just more death up here? I want to go fast so bad. I want to go fast, you don't even know. But I can't. I can't go fast or I'll die. Okay, wait, this is the end of the level. Boss time. Yep. Man, oh god damn it. Wow, that's the first time a boss has managed to kill me in Bubsy. But hey, look, like, you saw how close I was to the end, right? So, I mean, if I just keep going to the right, I should be able to... Because it wasn't even that high up, so if I keep going to the right, I should be able to just beat the level. Or, you know, get to the boss. So let's just go right. God damn it, there's so many things over here that can just, Alright, I want to kill these things because, you know, the more things I kill, the less I'll have to deal with when I inevitably die and have to respawn and go through everything all over again. Okay, so I can just, you know... Alright, so I can get back over here pretty easily. Wait, what? Like, I just died, and... Like, I just died, but I swear nothing hit me. I swear, nothing fucking hit me. Okay, I have to be careful with this. I gotta be real careful with this, but... But from the looks of it, like, I don't even have to go very high. Like, I don't even have to go up very much. I can just go right. And, like, as long as I get a good, you know, good running leap, I can kind of make it, right? Let's see if I can make it. Yeah. Okay, so... Oh, god damn!
Somebody dial 911.
Okay, so, like, this is actually a difficult boss in Bubsy. Like, I mean, so far, like, I've just been breezing through every boss and, like, not even paying attention because they're just that easy, right? But no, this boss is not to be fucked with. Like, you don't fuck around with this fucking Bubsy boss. You don't fuck with it. Well, I got 2 more tries, so... Like, look at that. Look how quickly I took it down that time. Like, I didn't even have to try that time. They just died. I mean, what? Okay, cool, I'll take it. Is it luck? Is it skill? I don't know. Whichever one sounds cooler. Yeah, I talked over that, but fuck Bubsy. Anyway, this is the last level of the game. Yes, that's right. Last level of the game. And I have 2 fucking lives. And if I don't beat it, like if I get killed, if I don't manage to beat this, I'm done. You know, I'm sorry, but like, I failed. Maybe, you know, try again next time, right? Yeah, I wanna go fast. I wanna fucking go fast. But there's so many things that'll stop me from going fast. Oh god, the cheese wheels. My hands are like, my fingers are actually a little tired, because, again, like, if I want to look to the right, or I want to look to the left, I have to hold the L or R button as I'm moving, which is actually, like, it's actually kind of fucking tiring. Okay, how do I... Okay, apparently I can't do anything with that. Apparently that's... You know, I have to do something else first. Wait a minute, was that tits? Like, look, it I don't know, maybe I'm seeing things. It has an odd shape that looks somewhat suggestive to me. But I don't know, maybe it's the Bubsy madness that's getting to me. Hey look, I can run faster than a bullet! Yeah, you know that's gonna... You know that's gonna do bad, right? So okay, like, there's nowhere else I can go except here, so like... What do I do? What do? Well, I could run into the wall. I could run into the wall, that's what I could do. So how do I use this? Like... I can't use... Oh, okay, that's how you use it. That hasn't been a thing until now, but okay. So, yeah, like, this is the only... Oh. Now listen to what Bubsy has to say.
Well, are you still playing this thing?
Fuck Bubsy. I love this game. Anyway, yeah, I think this is gonna be the end of my Bubsy adventure. I don't know, did I enjoy it? I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I like Bubsy, but I don't know if I'm having fun or not. Like, I actually don't know. I couldn't tell you. Am I having fun? I don't know. There's a lot of bullshit. I have fun jumping. I mean, jumping is fun, right? Yeah, look, a checkpoint. Doesn't matter to me. What's down here? So, what do you want to bet that if I go right, it'll kill me? And what do you want to bet if I go left, it'll kill me? Oh, hey, it didn't kill me. This looks like something that might kill me. Everything looks like something that might kill me. God damn. Look at that, I killed a guy through the wall. Wall hacks. Oh god. Oh! I couldn't even stop myself in time. Game over. I think I'm all out of continues. I do have, and there are passwords. Like, I could totally password it, but you know what? You know what? I think I'm done with Bubsy. Also, yeah, my voice is kind of starting to go again, because I'm still recovering from that 7 hours I streamed yesterday, and then I streamed for like another 3 hours, like, later, you know, at midnight. Oh god, I need to stop talking. I need to stop talking. So So anyway, I failed a lot at Paperboy 2. I got to the last level of Bubsy and then died. If you enjoy this fine caliber of stream, you know, do feel free to keep up with, the channel, but, I don't normally do this kind of thing all the time. I usually, you know what, actually, I usually do, sim games, role-play games. I don't really play that many action games, actually. But when I do, you know, I go all into it. I go for the stuff that's gonna make me angry, it's gonna piss people off at how bad I'm doing. You know, that's what I go for. Anyway, this is just, I'm letting the game play itself right now, which is kind of funny, because even Bubsy can't play Bubsy very good. But yeah, I think I'm done for tonight. I think I'm done for tonight. You know, go watch a stream where things happen. Go watch a stream where, you know, there's actual content, right? Anyway, oh yeah, also, I hope you all like the chat on the side. I know it's kind of weird. But I'll try to incorporate it into my streams more often. Like, I'll redo all of my things where possible to get, you know, to get the chat on the side. Now, obviously, I can't do that for games like you know, Mask of Eternity, because Mask of Eternity, it completely fucks my computer's colors, resolution, everything. Because, you know, some games, when you play them, it's like, look, they're so old. You don't have a desktop when you play those games. So for things like that, tough shit, no chat. But for things like this, chat all day, every day. Awesome possum. Next time, Aero the Acrobat. You remember that? You remember how fun Aero the Acrobat was? You don't? You don't remember how fun it was? What's that? Alright, anyway, I'm trying to think. Is there anything else I need to cover? Anything else I need to talk about? No, you know what, I don't think there's anything I can talk about, because my voice is gonna blow out in 10 seconds. So, yeah, I think we're done here. Hope you enjoyed, I do hope that you enjoyed. Let's just, as I close out, let's just go back to my dumb background. Let's just get the fuck out of here, Bubsy. Alright, I hope you all enjoyed this stream. I didn't get much done. Unfortunately, right? I didn't beat Bubsy. I got close, but I didn't. I failed miserably at Paperboy. I didn't even get past Easy Street, day 3. Well, that's my stream. I hope you had fun. It's all about fun here. It's about being fun. It's about being informative sometimes. Being good, well, you might want to look elsewhere if you're looking for that. You might want to look elsewhere. Anyway, yeah, I'm killing it now. Get the fuck out of here, all right? Just get the fuck out. Later.